Come in.
Hey.
Wait.
What's up?
Make it
So your subscription is actually going to be $10 more now.
Okay.
Make it bigger. Why can't I
Are
make
you
it
at least
bigger?
working on New Mandalorian? Or?
Yeah. It's on its way.
I don't have
Coming
those
soon.
controls.
Soon.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, fine. Whatever. Yeah.
Hey, just wanted to let you know that our subscription model is changing.
What does that mean?
It's more expensive. But we have the new Love is Blind.
Yeah, I don't watch that show.
Your girlfriend does.
All right, fine. Anything else?
No more password sharing, and we're doing advertisements now.
I might cancel.
You're not going to cancel.
Kind of
Okay.
true, though.
How is this better than cable?
Bitch ass.
What? Dude. Oh, I forgot you even existed. What do you have?
Severance. Season 2.
Damn it. Fine.
No.
Take my money.
Cough it up. One more thing. Price of the brick going up. 30 more. Tired of this shit.
Okay.
So,
No. I'm drawing the line.
Paramount ain't got
Okay,
shit.
no one wants to
They
see
had South Park.
NCIS
South Park,
Chattanooga.
yeah.
it's
They're
Boise,
gonna have
actually.
UFC.
That does sound kind of interesting, but I can't.
Okay.
I can't. I have to.
No,
man.
Get the fuck out.
Yep. Unlike those subscriptions, this one's worth it, guys. Welcome to episode 160 of the Swamp Creatures podcast. Thanks for hanging around. We're on time, you ungrateful fucks. I've been plugging away 3 hours at these show notes and 85-degree house weather just for your own entertainment and a little bit of your news site. I don't know why you get your news from here, but you do. It's fine. Yeah, news stuff. What's up, Swamp Creatures? Welcome back to the podcast. Tim, what you drinking?
I'm back on the cock.
Nice.
That's it. Chicken cock, baby. Coke and cock. That's
Once
all
you
I'm.
get the taste, you can't stop. Josh.
I decided to go with the swamp juice, but I threw a little Baja Blast instead of the OG Mountain Dew in this time, so got a little kick to it.
A little donkey kick, if you will. Mitch.
I got nothing exciting here, although I think my drink is slightly more gay than Tim's because I got a Bud Light. Options were not available tonight.
Can we? Y'all talk shit on me all week about Dylan Mahovey, but here we go with the fucking Dylan, whatever the my sweet booty meat cheek man is what I'm saying.
Dylan, my
here.
homie. Okay.
Dylan, whatever. I don't fucking. These people are not important to me. They're not even worth pronouncing their names right. Plus, they wouldn't pronounce my name right anyway, so I'm giving them the same respect back.
Coca-Cola.
Good point. Hella
exactly.
vodka.
Thank you.
That's a good one. As I mentioned, my house is 85 degrees because my AC is out, so I'm drinking a lot of water and a little vodka. So there's some vodka in there.
How much of that is vodka?
2 shots. There's 2 shots of vodka in there, and I'll probably add some more as we go on because we're gonna fucking need it because we're gonna get into some heavy crackdowns. I think we might be turning into a totalitarian state, guys.
No.
I think so.
Robert, why would you say something so ridiculous like that?
I mean, okay, so as we need palate cleansers, we're just going to have to take them. So that's why I put them right up top in the show notes. But we're going to get into the news cycle already. And, this was all kind of happening today in the last couple days. So if you guys in the chat have heard something that we haven't heard, send it our way. We'll play it. So Donald Trump calling for a federal safety crackdown here in D.C. and in these major cities. Here's some footage in D.C. Some people are kind of enjoying the crackdown, as you can see. Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Everybody get cuffed on. Don't touch me and I won't touch y'all. Okay, well, don't touch me and I won't touch y'all. That's all I'm saying. Don't touch me.
Tell them this how we eat. This how we eat.
Eat good. Eat too good. They didn't present shit.
Hey,
Search you without no.
told his ass, get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. He the only cool one, y'all. He want all chill mode, man.
Sunday night. Yeah, man. Football guys. What football game? This is the only football game that I'm playing, bro.
That's about it on this one. Yeah.
How many smoke detectors do they have at that fucking
Yeah,
place?
someone needs to change the batteries in that neighborhood. That's going crazy. Now, go to the next video because that seems like they're like, okay, these crackheads are getting arrested in our neighborhood and they don't really have a problem with it. Now, this, on the other hand, 2 dudes just hanging out on a stoop in D.C.
How y'all doing today? Y'all staying in that trouble? You got your ID on you, Chip?
Well, no, I live right here.
Okay, cool.
It's a cigarette. Did y'all get a call or something about right here?
No, so we're doing checks, keeping everybody safe down here, right? Have you heard of the federal surge that Donald Trump's putting out?
No.
Right. You don't follow like
No.
Code 3, anything like that people are putting up?
Hell no.
So, yeah, Trump's got all federal
don't know that I'm
agencies
supposed
coming
to be
together.
here?
7 days of going out, trying to stop the violent crime, all kind of stuff. So we're out here contacting people, talking to them.
China.
Quality of life offenses, smoking, drinking in public, right? Can't happen outside, right? Most people
What?
know that.
You can't smoke on your stoop anymore, guys.
So,
I'm sorry.
contacting people.
Per Donald Trump.
I'm sorry. I thought it was America.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, for sure. I thought this was America. So this is concerning, right, guys? No. All right.
Oh, man.
All right.
No, you're not allowed. No, you're not allowed to be publicly intoxicated. There's
No.
laws against public
That's
intoxication.
he's on his
You're-
step.
There's laws against smoking on public property. It's not his property. He said he just lives here. Why wouldn't he be smoking in his own
I
house?
just live here. It's not my property.
And that's really the case. He's a renter. He's renting. Is it an
You
apartment
can't smoke in the
complex?
house then.
Yeah, that's not my problem. You chose those rules when you decided to rent there.
That's stupid.
No.
That sounds terrible. No, that sounds like you should have followed. You should have
Hey,
learned. the rules.
Rob. Hey, Rob. What do the
Yeah.
rules say about private property and rental
Yeah,
property?
if you're a renter, the police still need a warrant to come search your property, and you can smoke on your stoop for sure, 100%.
Not marijuana if it's
Who
illegal.
said they're smoking
Rob.
marijuana?
Oh well, no, he said
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
right. It's probably
Hey,
crack
today's a story.
cocaine.
No, he said it was just a cigarette, and the cops smelling it. He can obviously tell. I mean, he would have said something, but if it was marijuana, I think in DC it's recreational,
It is.
so it doesn't
illegal.
really
It is,
matter.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Which
don't
they need
know,
to change because it's making everything smell bad.
Vinny. We don't know if that's a multifamily home. They're just a couple of friends.
Yeah, we don't know.
Just a couple of guys who are up to no good. They started
Probably.
causing trouble in the neighborhood.
A couple of guys who didn't
So-
do nothing.
I do like that the cops are kind of informing them that this is like a President Trump thing. You know,
Like,
they're
hey,
like,
we're gonna
"Don't blame
keep
me."
coming back, motherfuckers.
yeah,
Don't blame me. Blame Trump.
yeah. So, yeah, exactly. I mean, this is a Fourth Amendment. You're gonna have Fourth Amendment lawsuits all day, every day. Now, I think a lot of that's gonna be happening soon.
Does it count as in public if you're outside your door? Like,
For no smoking in public. Yeah, I don't know.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, because it's kind of the same thing here in Arizona where we have legal, like recreational marijuana, but we don't allow for it to be smoked in public. Which what that means, if it's any kind of like publicly owned property, parks, beaches, lakes, all that kind of stuff, that's a no-go. Most private properties as well, if they're open to the public, generally are going to be non-smoking there. So, yeah. And yeah, exactly. And that's Joe Nation is actually correct. That is what we voted for here in the state of Arizona, allegedly. And we got that. We can also grow 6 plants per adult per household, or up to 12 in a multi-adult household. So, I mean, I could technically grow 12 marijuana plants if I wanted to. That being said, that doesn't mean I have a right to smoke my weed in the middle of the park where all the kids are fucking playing on the jungle gym just because it's recreational. No. Either I have to do it inside of my house, inside of my vehicle, which then leads to potentially DUI claims because now they can get you for that, or I have to find somewhere that it is generally accepted by the people who own that property that's okay. And even then, you can have your neighbors just be a pest and call and be like, hey, I can smell marijuana on my property, and the cops will come and bother you just to tell you that, hey, your neighbors are complaining. Please stop making us come out for stupid shit.
yeah.
I thought this was America.
Me too.
That's all I have to say about that. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to keep plugging along here, but this is going on in DC. I kind of separated into
Joe Hanoush
3
once
cities.
again made a correct statement there, and I'm not going to ignore that. I have photographic evidence. I have grown well more than 12 marijuana plants successfully to term and have harvested. So, yeah. Call
Did
me
you
Josh.
name them yourself?
No, but the Candy Kush one I have was fucking delectable. It's still the dopest dope I've ever smoked in my entire fucking life. But we need to ban it because it makes things smell bad. It makes the public smell bad. You can smell it everywhere. It's in the parks. It's in the churches.
Just keep that shit in your house, bro.
It's in my
I don't
fucking
care.
raccoon wounds, Tim. You don't understand.
Your raccoon wounds.
It's in my coon wounds.
Coon wounds is funny. So the one of the police chiefs, I guess maybe the police chief, is that what it says here?
Mind-blowing. DC police chief reveals that she does not know what the chain of command is.
I almost added this to a palate cleanser, but it is the news.
It actually happened. This is real. I remember seeing this.
God,
Go for it.
That's what the chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
So
hell no, I'll
the
take this
executive
question.
order is clear.
hell no, I'm
The
gonna need you to
president
take this
has
question.
requested MPD services, and our home rule charter outlines the process. The president designated Attorney General Bondi as his proxy to request services through me.
I feel like they cut off the beginning of this video, but I don't know, because he pretty much asked her
If
what a chain of command
you
is.
have 4 stars on your fucking shoulder, and you gotta ask what a chain of command is. You shouldn't be part of the chain. You should be at the top of the chain of command. That's all I'm saying.
That's so she can count that she's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now.
So, what in the name of DEI is happening here?
Yeah, black lesbian. You were thinking
This
the
is
same
what-
thing. I was
Yeah,
thinking.
This is why Donald
And, you know-
Trump took over DC, Mitch.
Also,
Pretty much.
I'm not seeing any evidence that she couldn't also be a dude. So, just saying, we could have three DEI things going
No,
on.
that's a black lesbian.
I'm just saying I'm happy Donald Trump took over DC. He's going to clean it up,
Do we
make
know her
it
name?
better, make it safe, most importantly, so that people like Joe Biden don't have to run red lights like he's done since the early 90s to prevent himself from getting carjacked. And then, once Donald Trump's done cleaning up DC, I look forward to him declaring martial law in more blue cities like New York and LA and Philadelphia, because only bad things happen in Philadelphia, guys. I don't know if you know this, but
We are getting there, but let's hear from Scott Jennings, our lone Republican on the CNN panel with, I think, five or six other people.
Okay, yeah. This guy's pretty good. So I won't read all this because it's going to give away the video.
Yeah, just play the video.
But there's an obvious difference between D.C. and any other city in America. A few months ago, I was in Union Station and saw a body hit the floor at the bottom of the
Let the
escalator in
bodies
Union
hit the
Station
floor!
because there was a murder right in front of me. Up on the second floor, I was going to get a tie, and I heard the shots and saw the body
Get a
hit the
tie.
floor. So I've been listening all day long to people trying to make some argument that Washington, D.C. is a safe place. It's not a safe place. And we can argue about statistics and numbers. There's a police commander right now on suspension because there's some allegation that the statistics have been altered. But we can argue about that all day long. Nobody in their right mind who lives there or visits there on a regular basis would tell you that Washington, D.C. is safe, and everybody who goes there knows it. But there's a...
Yeah. I mean, with any city, though, my thing is, if you're going to go door to door, kind of like that previous clip we saw, that's when you're going to run into like these Fourth Amendment violations. And I don't know. I think you got to keep it, you got to reel it back some. So I don't know. We'll see. But day one or week one, it's looking like it's a pretty heavy-handed enforcement or implementation of this policy.
Heavy-handed, yeah, but I also can't help but have this feeling of, this is the Capitol. How the hell are you going to let it be an absolute shithole? Like, I've seen statistics comparing it to the capitals of other countries, and it's just like, how the fuck are you going to let this become as bad as Detroit? And I'm from Detroit.
To build on your point here, Donald Trump said something very similar. Listen to this.
You walk into a restaurant and you see a dirty front door, don't go in. Because if the front door is dirty, the kitchen's dirty also. Same thing with the Capitol. If our Capitol's dirty, our whole country is dirty, and they don't respect us. So it's a very good question, actually.
So on your point, like, how is the Capitol this fucked up? The Capitol is a representation of the rest of the country, and if it's this fucked up, then we have to do something about it. That's his point. Yeah,
Yeah, I see that. To me, also though, you got to drain the swamp, like he's said he was going to do for years.
Except for the Jewish pedophiles. You can't do that. That would be too
Exactly.
much.
If you see underage women at the front door, there's definitely more in the back, Donald. That's what I would say. But some Democrats are hating this, hating the crackdown, hating on the ICE agents, on the DC police, and the National Guard. This is a video of a disgruntled person and some police. And this is a mostly peaceful sub sandwich.
I was going to say, your title for this was a lot better.
Yeah. Mostly peaceful sub sandwich.
There you go.
Go fucking way! You bitch!
Huh?
God, of course it's the white guy in those
Motherfucker!
shorts and a pink shirt.
Oh!
Oh, fuck him up. Fuck him up. I want to
No,
see.
he takes off. No, he takes off.
I want to see this honky get busted.
He's taking off.
What? Come on.
Crack that honky skull. Bring out some of that
Did
George
you hear
Floyd
that?
shit.
Did you hear that?
No, what
No.
is it?
It said,
No, what did
crack that honky skull. Listen.
He cooked him! He cooked him!
Hold on. I heard crack that honky skull.
I said crack that honky skull.
Oh, that,
you
yeah,
said
that was good.
I was like, no way he said that.
Well, I
know,
said
I believe
that.
Mitch. I believe Mitch said it. I
Yeah.
just couldn't believe it happened in the video.
Right.
Because it didn't. Okay.
So federal fatigue is happening as well. And
Federal fatigue.
yeah, served up
No,
with a
that-
side of mayonnaise.
That's just a serving of soy with a side of mayonnaise.
Yeah. And I don't know what he was mad at. He could have been mad at something like completely not related
You
to
guys
the
are
federal
fascist
crackdown.
SS dictators. I'm gonna throw a sub sandwich at you and run away like a pussy instead
Yeah,
of
that-
fighting.
Sub sandwich of freedom.
Foot long of freedom, motherfuckers. Have at it.
I will say he was jogging really fast into his escape, and I think he should have been running a little faster. The sense of urgency wasn't really there. And Tim has the public sub in question there.
The pub sub of freedom. Okay.
So we reached out to him, and he said, "Yeah, I'm arrested. You can have it." And what kind of sandwich did he throw at the cop there, Tim? Can you unwrap it and give us a look
fat
at the
fed
damage?
sandwich.
Oh, this is a very plain sandwich. You're gonna be disappointed.
Ooh.
Let's see,
I got-
Tim. What you
It's
got?
a Italian BMT on white bread with nothing but mayonnaise. It's a very plain.
So I was
sandwich.
right. So and that's in good shape after hitting that officer's vest. So you would think that the sandwich would just explode.
Nope. It's
Tastes
hella
like
the-
cum.
No, he got you. He got you good. Oh damn, he got us.
Oh fuck.
So much mayonnaise and cum. Okay, so this is going permeating to other cities. If you take a look at the video from LA, and you can see these troops rolling in
Good.
and like a
God bless.
convoy.
Did you know? Speaking of troops, did you know a group of monkeys together is known as a troop?
I thought it was a gaggle, or is that
I
bad?
thought it was
That's
a Congress.
geese.
I
Nope.
thought it was a Congress.
Gaggle
Nope.
of geese.
Nope. It's a troop.
Troops are now moving down Wilshire. They're headed towards central LA right now. You can see lots of reinforcements and a huge presence right now of troops. This is very big.
Good luck, Swigglers. You're gonna need it. Welcome to the new America.
Wow.
I was trying to turn it down.
Wow, this is really big. You can see. I mean,
Yeah, they're
this
still
is
down the street there.
a huge
This is what
presence.
Don't they
patriotism looks like.
I see them on the road all the time. Don't they just do like regular patrols for training?
They just drive
Yeah,
around.
I think so.
Yeah, I've seen that type of shit.
Yeah, but I think this is tied to the federal crackdown. I could be wrong, but he's at least in DC. He's cracking down on crime in the streets, or at least trying to crack down on crime in the streets. And we'll play this next video and get to what he's doing next. Homelessness. He's trying to crack down on homeless encampments. But this is a guy from Chicago. He's from Africa, apparently, but he's in Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago.
I am a Chicago man.
Trump, you need to bring the National Guards to Chicago, man.
You got kids killing kids, man. That's not good, man. Washington, D.C. is not much going on compared to Chicago, man. I'm running. It's a war happening right now in Chicago, man. Hey, look, man. Look, go on the news. Go on the news. Or go on Google, type Chicago. I'm going back home to Africa, man. I can't. Too much going on, man. In Chicago, man.
Do you think he's actually going back home to Africa?
I don't know. And this seems kind of scripted too, because like just random guy coming up to a guy recording.
Well,
or did
obviously
he get asked? Yeah.
I'm doing what
I don't think it's obviously scripted, but I'm just like the guy's just recording, didn't ask him a question or anything. I don't know. Seems a little weird. But Chicago, Chicago, we've talked about the crime rates being high in Chicago for years. Going on decades probably. And to me, it's like if this is a legitimate complaint and sentiment from some people, it's like you're going to get mixed reviews here on federal crackdowns. To me, seems a little tyrannical, but to other people, they're like, I live in this shit.
Shot, 2 teams. Trump fails to end no cash bail. Chicago shooting, at least 7 of dozens shot, 2 killed, 7 wounded. It's happening in Chicago. Sorry.
Oh, he threatened it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Let me see if there's a clip here. Let's see what he's going to do with Chicago.
Because, that's probably the worst crime city, right? Besides maybe, like, St. Louis.
Watch the whole thing, but let's see what
Yeah,
it says.
Chicago. Like,
yeah.
Murder. Yeah.
Also right now, on the day President Trump orders the National Guard to police Washington, D.C., he is signaling Chicago may be next.
Let's get to CBS Chicago political reporter Chris Ty live in the loop with other Illinois policies he once reversed. Chris.
Joe and Erica, a warning shot of sorts for the city of Chicago. The president taking on the mayor and the governor in a fresh round of attacks, saying he wants a relatively new Illinois law to go back to the way it once was because it's making Illinoisans less safe. But CBS News Chicago spoke to the experts, the independent experts who study this thing, and they say the president is wrong.
Of course they do. We're going to do the same thing in Chicago.
The
As
independent,
protests
so we
unfold
paid
over the-
for them to say that.
What do you guys' opinions on the no cash bail thing?
Let's go, Mr. Lawyer Man. I want to hear you.
The bail system right now, the way we have it is it's riddled with issues, but it's like how else are you gonna get out of jail once you get arrested? In order, you have to be able to pay somebody. There has to be some sort of enforcement mechanism. But I think what the issue is, at least with more conservative people, they look at it and say, you have drug dealers who have all this cash money and they have committed a violent crime and they can pay to get out. So to me, it's like if you committed a violent crime of some sort, like murder or something like that, or, anything like that, which typically I would assume your bail is, you don't have a bail, right? And most times you don't. So I don't know, if it's something like that, I would say, yeah, there needs to be something on the books to where, you chill out for a little bit. You got to go to timeout. I don't know what to tell you. You got to go to timeout.
Yeah, what you just said reminded me of something, like a story from some months ago of a guy who was arrested for kidnapping and trying to kill some crypto billionaire. And he had a bunch of crypto he had stolen before that, and the judge basically told him, you cannot use crypto to pay for bail. Mm-hmm. So, I'd imagine, I'm no expert, but I'd imagine they'd have a similar thing where they could say, okay, also because of what you've done, no cash bail.
And they can. It's just it's not being enforced across the board the same. There's not equal enforcement.
When they advocate for no cash bail system, are they saying that nobody has to pay bail and everybody gets to walk until they're tried?
Yes.
Or are they saying some people have to be held and the only way we'll release you is for free? Because those are two different things, if I said that right.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm being honest, I haven't done much research on the debate. So
because I like the line that you drew where you said the violent crimes, maybe the violent crimes, there's no opportunity for bail.
That's what I've always thought.
And then maybe another like line you draw is like if it's a felony, like you get an option for cash bail. If it's a misdemeanor, you can walk out for free, and we'll just try you later.
The term "no cash bail" refers to pretrial release policies where individuals are not required to pay money to secure their release from jail while awaiting trial. These policies have been implemented in various jurisdictions across the United States, often accompanied by signs or notices in court facilities or public announcements to inform the public of the change. So, Los Angeles did it in 2023. Illinois abolished cash bail in 2023.
And my understanding of all of that is that it all backfired, especially with like petty crimes.
Bring back cash bail and double the fucking bail like costs.
Yeah, I mean, so you rob a bank or you rob someone, and then you get to be released without paying for it. I don't know. Yeah,
yes, Joe, I am.
We're assuming people's guilt. Well,
absolutely.
As,
you know what?
As one of my drivers once told me, they wouldn't be arrested if they weren't guilty. So, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe has a point. It wasn't reasonable that they might be guilty. And that's the important part. If they might be guilty, we have to figure out if they are guilty, Joe. So, yes, I can't assume that everybody's just innocent right away. That's stupid and illogical, irrational, and just fundamentally unrealistic in real life.
Yeah. No, I mean, Joe does have a point. You know, it's you are paying to get out of jail, which is fucked up. So that's why I'm saying the bail system also needs to be changed. But, you know, at the same time, come to the table with a different system that's not this, because this kind of incentivizes criminal behavior to a certain extent.
Let me put something to Joe while he's here. Might just be me, but I don't think non-convicted folks should be in a government cage. I agree with you. Let me put it to you this way. Accused pedophile. Should we hold him in a cell until we figure out whether or not he's guilty, or should we let him out on the chance that maybe he's going to hurt somebody?
Or should we let him be president of the United States? Oh, boom!
Beep, 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 beep. There you go. There you go.
There we go. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I had to improvise.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. There just has to be something. There has to be something to prevent people, you know, because like whenever I go to CVS, I want to be able to grab toothpaste or grab shampoo from the aisle. I don't want it to be locked up in a you know, plastic.
I don't think
plastic
bail's
cage.
Gonna change that. That's
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say what's gonna change that, Rob, because I don't want to get our show banned off of YouTube. I'm just saying that if you move to different parts of the country, you'd be surprised what you'll find.
Hearsay.
Yeah, I mean, it's
allegations, even
false allegations,
and they are. But I you know, maybe this isn't maybe that's a causal relationship and not an actual correlation.
I'm innocent, and I will be. What's the word?
Hostile.
No, where you're like redeemed of these charges. I will be exonerated because this is all
hearsay
and
false allegations.
Okay.
Yeah.
My girl Tiffany.
My
and then you can recover your money back at the end.
There's a lot of people that think this way though. Like that. Me saying that about that driver. That was true. That's how he got out of being a juror, because he told the guy asking the questions. He's like, "Well, I assumed that if you got arrested, you must have did something wrong," and that's really how like a lot of people think. Is like, no, the cops just wouldn't arrest you for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, there is mostly, you know, or there's something to that. You know, in most cases, you know, the best people aren't getting arrested. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronan's right. Only losers get caught.
Oh, if you maybe you do know this. If you have to pay bail to be released from jail, and you're found not guilty, do you get your money back?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can recover it.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to sue them. You have to sue them for it.
Yeah.
That's not how you spell Alizé. Okay. You can't do that. But that says azulations. Okay, you're even worse. Go change your smoke detector.
Adulations.
Okay? Anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, what do you want to do about the crime in Chicago there, Joe? Like, we're getting into the cash bail debate, which is a rabbit hole.
Self-defense.
Yeah.
I think Chicago is also like one of the highest restrictions and regulations on gun ownership. So
yeah,
that's that.
True. But they got them everywhere.
You do got me thinking now because of the allegations. What does Tiffany Henyard think of all of this? Isn't she close to Chicago?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
No,
I didn't
she is.
she's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been pretty quiet lately. We'll see what she does. She's a rapper now. You didn't know?
Yeah, we know. We've heard the song. Feed the people.
Feed the people.
It's a banger. It is a banger. I will say it's not.
The hook is good. The rest is trash.
Yeah, the rest is trash. Okay, so that was in Chicago. Trump's also cracking down on homelessness in and around DC. So,
this first one will not open for me. It says page doesn't exist.
Okay, go to the second one then. That's fine.
These the
With
palate
Pam
cleansers.
Bondi. No, we haven't even touched those. Honestly, should we touch one? Oh, should we? I didn't mean to do that. Should we touch one while we're waiting on Josh?
Yeah, a little palate cleanser.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Well, yeah, go to the Chinese Navy mishap. That one's pretty funny.
All right, let me see. Put you guys back where you were.
So, I used to do a lot of China research and stuff. Are you doing the palate cleanser?
You went? Yeah, I'm doing it. You went to
Okay.
China, didn't you?
I did. So China fucks with the Philippines all the time because China believes that they own like 90% of the South China Sea, and it's like pretty much historically tied to them. So they fuck with the Philippines close to their land and do these boating maneuvers to try to keep them from fishing or gathering resources or just navigating the waters. And this is what happened, I think, this past week. This is the Filipino boat.
It's got a Filipino microphone too.
Yeah, it does. That's the Chinese boat behind it, as you can see, kind of trailing them very closely.
All right, you
and then a bigger boat.
Fuck you, Joe.
Boom.
Damn.
Yeah, they crashed into each other.
Oh, I saw pictures about this. I didn't see
Yeah,
that
well,
in the video.
it has the pictures in the video if you keep if you fast forward
I
it.
kept it playing.
He was like, I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, let's see. Keep going.
Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're going to need a bigger boat.
Well, the big boat is the problem. You can't handle it.
Yeah, I want to watch it again.
Why would they do that right there? Crazy. Yes, President.
Yeah, so what was this? Wide angle view of the collision between the Chinese PLADDG and the Coast Guard chasing the Philippine vessel. Footage
Mind you,
shared by
this
the
is
Coast
most
Guard.
likely in Philippine waters per international law.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to see them run into each other again. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you get what you deserve. Yeah, he can't. I don't know what they were thinking. He's not going to make that gap there. I didn't see him or what. Something.
He was just like, I don't give a fuck. I told y'all to stay out my way. You should have backed off.
That the big boat got damaged to it as well. In the
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. But
had a
that's
big old hole in it.
You know what? It was still chasing that fucking Filipino vessel, wasn't it?
This seems
Karma.
like fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Rock
karma.
around, find out.
Rock around.
You rock around with me, you're going to find out, buddy.
Don't fuck with me, buddy.
I don't know what accent that is we're doing, but anyway, what were we talking about?
This new crackdown on homelessness in D.C., another policy implemented by the Trump administration here, and the sweat's starting to pour.
Would you say
On my forehead.
release the police? Is that what you would say?
It's pretty much what's going on.
Yeah.
The Metropolitan Police Department, with the support of the new federal agencies who have been surging on the streets of the District of Columbia, are going to enforce the laws that are already on the books here in Washington, D.C. For far too long, these laws have been completely ignored, and the homelessness problem has ravaged the city. So D.C. Code 22-1307 and D.C. Municipal Regulation 24-100 give the Metropolitan Police Department the authority to take action when it comes to homeless encampments. So homeless individuals will be given the option to leave their encampment, to be taken to a homeless shelter, to be offered addiction or mental health services, And if they refuse, they will be susceptible to fines or to jail time. Again, these are pre-existing laws that are already on the books. They have not been enforced, which is part of the reason for this federalizing of the National Guard to bring in this assistance for law enforcement. While we are targeting criminals and trying to remove criminals off of the streets, we also want to make DC safe and beautiful, and that involves removing mentally disturbed individuals and homeless encampments as well. So we will be using these regulations and code that already exists to clean up our streets.
You know,
Deport 'em.
I just want to point out this is the second video that I've seen where Pam Bondi is not wearing her crucifix.
That's not Pam Bondi.
It's not Pam Bondi. That's not
Who's
Pam
that?
Bondi.
Not Pam Bondi.
Who's that?
That's the press secretary.
Yeah,
Oh,
I forgot her.
Caroline
All
Leavitt?
Yeah.
All blonde white women look alike to Tim.
They do.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna make a joke.
Now it's
about
Meredith.
I was gonna make a joke about sodomy and just where we go with God's law and what that means and anyway.
I wasn't gonna let you do that to yourself.
Yeah. Anyway.
Adrian's girlfriend's made it a long way.
So the DC code she's referring to, DC code 22-1307, it just addresses crowding, obstructing, or incommoding. So they're using this to say, hey, you're on the streets, you can't just be here, you got to get this shit cleaned up. Yeah.
Yeah, what they're saying is, hey,
Incommoding.
you can't fucking sleep on the sidewalk or the streets anymore. Hey, if you Rob, have you been to a real inner city?
Have you been?
Have you been? Okay,
yeah.
you've been. So
New
you're an
Orleans, Mobile.
So you've seen all the homeless people who sleep on the actual sidewalks.
Yep.
Philly.
Tucson. See them all over here in Tucson, bro. Shit, I got one. One I got to chase off tonight behind my house after this here.
Yep.
Sorry, buddy, can't sleep there. This is perfect. I don't see the problem with this.
No, I don't really see too much of a problem with it, but my thing is we're going to end up putting them in jail, and then our tax dollars are going to pay for their, basically new home.
So deport
for
them.
how long.
Okay, so deport them.
They're lit, but you can't deport them if they're...
Why not?
from here. Yeah, we send all of our homeless to Gaza. Yeah.
No, not Gaza. That's crazy, bro. That's
Ukraine.
From Gaza number
Syria.
one.
Come on, guys. Syria.
No, not Syria. Somewhere maybe South America. We could
Uzbekistan.
Not Uzbekistan. Stop. Maybe Colombia, Guatemala.
How are you
El
choosing
Salvador. El Salvador might be a great place. We already sent a bunch of people to El Salvador. Why not send the rest of them? That'd be fine.
I say Canada. Send them to Canada.
Yeah, we could deport. Fuck
Canada.
yeah, deport them to
Yeah,
Canada.
I think we all
Smart
agree on
idea.
Canada.
There you go. Rob's thinking with his noodle now. Deport them to England, Germany, the EU. They love the homeless. It'd be great. They're such generous social welfare countries. They're going to take great care of them. Better care than they're ever going to get in America. Let's deport the homeless for their own good.
Send them all to Canada and the UK in the hope that sending them will cause regime change in those countries.
Yes. There you go, Roden. Send them to Venezuela. They'll find jobs in the
Venezuela's
cartel.
another one. That's another one.
Venezuela. Incommoding. Can you look up what incommoding means? I've never seen that word ever.
Here, hold up.
I got it.
Oh, you already got it. Never mind.
Something
If you
troublesome
want to do
or
a bit,
inconvenient?
go for it.
No, go for it.
Ask
Sorry,
Siri-
on the
What
screen.
kind of malarkey is
Wait,
this?
hang on. I want to know if
Something
Siri says the same thing.
All right. Hey Siri, what does incommoding mean?
I went to my incommode today.
It means inconvenience someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
That
much.
was pretty much it. Pretty much it.
Troublesome or inconvenient. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people incommoding out in the cities.
I do like how the law is in this policy is like, hey guys.
I prefer Gropers.
You're fucking inconvenient. Get the fuck out.
They're taking away their toilets, which is the street.
I thought a bug was just on my leg.
This is the United States of America's capital, Washington D.C., not Bombay, India. You can't just shit in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
We need to add Barfo's definition to the Urban Dictionary as for incommoding. Taking away their street toilets. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
We can try and get it on Urban Dictionary, but they're really a pain in the ass with getting things on there nowadays. I've tried.
They just don't like your ideas.
Yeah,
And all my ideas, like I've given them a lot of great, straightforward ideas, like EMD for eat my dick, and then they ended up fucking taking the definition from someone else anyway. So fuck you, Urban Dictionary.
Well, they just like.
Oh, you did good then.
Yeah, you suck. Just less than everybody else.
Hold on, I gotta figure out how to copy his. To take away. Look, y'all think I'm joking.
What are you doing?
They also took down Blue Anon.
Away a homeless person's toilet, aka the street.
Type an example of
That's
how
good.
you Jesus.
I hate that this is gonna get rejected, but
because you taught them wrong, but you did teach them the word right. They know what if in the context they're using the word right.
A lot of homeless people right now. To use it in a sentence, the federal government is incommoding a lot of homeless people right now.
Perfect.
There we go. Some tags: toilet, homeless,
public park,
streets.
Streets. Hold on, and we got one more. Real swamp cast. There you go. All right, we will be submitting this. Looked them up under Urban Dictionary. It just said Mitch is a bitch.
Got him. Got him.
Yeah.
Chat just went ham on you. Yeah. So I don't know. What do we think? Good, bad, neutral? On the homeless.
I unfortunately think Tim is gonna get our definition's gonna get rejected either way.
It didn't go far enough, Rob. It doesn't go far enough.
Well, they're gonna give them. They said they're gonna get them to where they need to go for help, or
are we bringing
jail?
I don't like it either way. That's too much money being spent. Deport their asses to El Salvador and let Bukele figure them out.
Bukele.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. You can't deport.
He's not important either. He's not American.
If you
He
don't,
just
well,
takes
if you
our
don't
homeless.
deport them and you don't arrest them and you don't send them somewhere for help.
Whoa!
What do you
I
do
don't
with
know
them?
where
Just
this
tell
is
them to
going,
leave?
Rob.
What do you do with them?
You know,
We implement the final solution.
Ah!
That is not what I'm saying.
We
No, that is
implement
not what
the
I'm saying.
final solution.
Look, Rob, my heart goes out to the homeless, but we can't just have people sleeping on the streets.
So
We
all
need a
Josh is
final
saying,
solution.
all Josh and Tim are
Homeless.
saying is if Hitler targeted the homeless instead of the Jewish community, he would have been a great guy. That's what y'all are saying.
He would have been more liked. Yeah.
He would have been well more liked. I will agree.
Rob, I love how you were raising such an innocent question, and all of us just thought. The
I know.
same thing.
I know. 'Cause I'm looking for actual solutions, but I guess this is like the no cash bail in the bail system. It's like there's no perfect answer. That you're gonna spend money on jailing them. You're gonna spend money on rehabbing them, and if you leave them alone, they're gonna shit in the streets and put up tents and shit. Now, I would like to plug my new nonprofit that I'm starting this week, Hammocks for the Homeless. That way, they're in your trees, and the hammocks are 100% pelt, guys. You can get them at Bob's Pelts. They've done a great job of sourcing the material from sheep. We have a lot of sheep that we use. Wool hammocks, guys, for the homeless. It's a good idea.
Bob's Pelts, ladies and gentlemen. Bob's Pelts.
They're doing a lot of work. They're stepping up their
Charitable
philanthropy
work.
game.
Charitable
Charitable work. Philanthropic guy, Bob. Know him personally. He doesn't have a whole lot of money, but what he does have is pelts. So that's what he's selling. Anyway,
He's rich in pelts.
let's pull something up from the palate cleansers again. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's just a sec. We'll just go down the line. This is fine.
Everything is fine. It's all working as planned.
Yeah. This is last week or 2 weeks ago. We played like a video of people in Mexico and South American countries getting pissed off at white people for they were throwing chairs through Starbucks and stuff for basically coming in, working remotely, and driving up the prices of everything. in the country, and now they're called neo.
A day in the life of a white neo-colonialist committing gentrification in Latin America. We start the day with a high-protein breakfast because this has been shown to be linked to white supremacy, and I get started my day by listening to one of my favorite inspirational speakers. Then I walk around asking people if they speak English.
Do you speak English? Speak English. Do you speak English?
I'm an explorer. I just do this to remind them that, they should learn English.
I get a flat whites.
What?
Flat whites.
And I go to an overpriced cafe/co-working space and do some remote work, which allows me to commit economic arbitrage on the local economy. And then I will talk to some of the local indigenous women, and my pickup line is essentially just offering them green cards in exchange for companionship. They never actually end up getting the green cards. And then lastly, I will hit the gym, and today is shoulders, so I will do front raises, and I will do 14 pounds for 88.
I'm a human, I'm coming.
Oh, man. Congratulations, guys. You just got gifted memberships from Ronan Jack. Thanks, Ronan.
I'm going to take a drink here. Frostma Goblins, Grumpy Gnome, Shannon Lee,
Cheers.
Rich Clark, and Magoo.
Oh.
Everybody. You guys all owe Ronan a drink.
Great
That's how it
members.
works.
Great members. We welcome you to the swamp. More creatures in the swamp.
Now we just need to do more members-only shows so that they feel like they're getting their money's worth.
And I do take the blame for that the last couple weeks because we were trying to get the college football extravaganza schedule down, which will interrupt some Sunday nights. But we need to do it anyway. So, yeah.
We
So this
got
guy.
fantasy football coming up.
We do. Yeah, that's a good time to plug that. So,
August
Josh.
31st, fantasy
Draft?
football draft, 7:30 p.m. I believe it's going to be my time here, so that'll be.
Shit.
That's late.
Yes, it's no, it was 6:30. So,
So
come
even
on.
later.
No, 6:30 my time, so it's an hour early. It's an hour earlier than I said. That was my bad. I figured that gave us a half hour to go live, do tradition, intros, all of that, and go straight into the draft live.
Oh, is that a Tuesday? Is it a Tuesday?
It's a Sunday when we're
It's a
all
Sunday.
off,
Okay.
He did it right.
You know, except you,
members
Robert.
only.
Yeah.
It's a members only show. The members are gonna watch us fucking draft.
That's good.
Because we're really going to break some hearts, because I know some people are going to be banking on things. I know draft day is always dramatic for me every year I've done it, so gotta stream the draft live. Somebody's gonna have some draft upsets.
Yeah. How many people do we have in it right now, and how many spots do we have open? Because I want to have 12. I want to have 12 people in.
We have 4 spots right
Robert.
now. We can get we can add 2 more, right? So we can have 12.
I am. Jesus Christ, guys! You act like I'm supposed to be prepared for this shit. Fuck!
I have it.
All right.
open
I was just
right
asking
here.
if you knew off the top of your head.
I don't know off the top of my head, but here's what I
Oh,
can
1,
tell you.
2, 3,
There
4,
is-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 teams in, so we have 2 spots left.
We have
Yeah,
4
I-
spots left.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at-
I see.
look at the
Teams.
list.
Those are unnamed. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to fuck
So
around with
6.
it afterwards because it's all on my tablet. But yeah,
We have 6 spots open because if we get to 12, then that'd be good.
Did my logo get fucking? Do they screen
It's
your logos?
they're particular. You gotta go. You change the formatting or upload it to Reddit and then
No, it
post the
worked
Reddit
fine.
URL.
It worked when I had it uploaded, but
Gonna make me log into my.
Maybe not.
God damn.
because
Maybe
I
not.
created a logo just for this.
Got more creative than I did.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I'm gonna be
Anyway,
the Tiffany Henyards.
What I was going to say is, there you go, the Henyard Howlers.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's 4 spots open. I posted the link in the Discord, so make sure you're in the Discord for that. That's
so
what
I just
wanted to say.
opened up 2 more spots to get it to 12 now. If we have more than 12 participants that are interested, we can
There it is.
expand it all the way. Let me just reaffirm this, ladies and gentlemen. But I can expand this league to a maximum of 20 teams here. So I don't know if we're going to get
Wow.
all the way to 20, But if you are actually interested, I don't want no fairy fuck bullshit either. If you're going to come play fucking fantasy football, you got to thug it out for all fucking 18 weeks. Don't puss out. Don't get mad at fucking your bye week and stop playing. Don't get lost because you fucking decided to over fucking compensate and you're in like 12 other fantasy leagues and this one just isn't the most important. Fuck you. This has to be the most important fucking fantasy league that you're doing because this is the only fantasy league I'm doing. And I want to make sure that when I mop the fucking floor with every single one of you, that nobody can fucking say, well, I wasn't actually playing or I quit halfway through the season. So you had an unfair. Shut up. Come fucking play fucking fantasy football like
yeah,
that.
Magoo. I want to see Magoo in there because I know he's a football guy. So you got if you don't play fantasy football, that's fine. But I want to see you in
Hard
there.
to get a decent running back with 12 plus teams, bro. Running backs are a fucking dime a dozen. Number one, there's like 12 All-Pro running backs every year in the league. Holy shit, fuck! I'm not even gonna do this. I was just like Saquon, Jamar Gibbs. Well, motherfucking goddamn, Derrick Henry's always out there. Fucking that one fucking running back from the goddamn Rams who just went crazy last season. If I'm not, or maybe it was the Chargers. We wanted them LA team. Fuck them. They ain't shit anyway. Eagles won. Super Bowl champs, baby. Fuck all y'all. Saquon Barkley did that fucking hurdle backwards over that motherfucker. That's why he's on the Madden cover now.
Yep. What do they win, Josh?
The great glory of saying I'm better than you, but
Actually,
we're gonna come up with something.
I think we said like all the hosts are going to put in $20 and we're going to come up with a trophy.
Yeah, I was laying that up for you. I wanted to.
Are we making a Shiva?
Yes.
Bueno is the Shiva. That's been
We're gonna
decided.
call it the Bueno, the Bueno
Yeah,
Bowl.
the Martha Bueno.
The Bueno Bowl.
The Bueno Bowl.
The
Let's do
Bueno
it.
Bowl. That's
Let's
what we're
do
gonna.
it.
That's what we're doing. This is the Bueno Bowl, ladies and gentlemen.
It has to
Comcast
be.
Football League. Fuck that.
The Bueno Bowl. He's going to change the name.
I'm changing the name right now.
Yeah, so get in. You guys don't have to put in. If you want to put in towards the trophy, then do it on the fantasy side, or just donate and say it's for fantasy, and we'll allocate the money. Yeah.
There we go. It changed it.
We'll each do the $20. What does fantasy football and furries have in common?
Is it
They're
that
both
one?
fantasies.
Yeah, they both have fantasies.
I don't know. We're gonna have to wait
I
and
don't
find out.
That one kid from fucking TCU.
Jaguars, Bears, Lions, Dolphins,
Eagles,
Harry
Seahawks,
penetration,
Cowboys. They have
Penetration.
Cowboys.
You don't get a furry cowboy. Come on.
No, but when they do some pony play, you might get a few Cowboys.
On the horse. The horses.
Shit's fake. That's what it is. The shit's fake.
That's fine.
Fuck
That's
you,
fine.
Ronan. Join the fantasy football league, you fuck.
We're just trying to have fun and be distracted for a little bit.
But we still do the pick'em shows every now and then.
All right. Let's well, if we're talking about sports, let's get into this. So instead of doing a palette. Yeah, this is not well, I was gonna tell you to do this one, but
I can do whatever I want to do.
you damn pulled it up already. The KO in NASCAR, since that's sports ball.
Sports ball. Okay.
Oh my god.
Check this guy
so
out.
Funny.
7 career wins. Let's go down to Mobile One Victory Lane, Dylan.
It's quiet.
Woo, woo, woo! Bam!
Ow!
Oh!
my gosh.
Oh,
He's done.
Is he all right?
No, he was
No.
not. No,
He knocked himself out.
And he broke his collarbone. He's out for like the next 4 to
He
6
broke
months.
his collarbone
way.
too.
Uh,
Damn.
Broke his collarbone out 4 to 6 months. I was reading about it today.
They don't show the impact, but
Yeah.
you could tell, dude. He's
His
laid
head.
out.
Yeah,
He can't even
yeah.
move his arm.
And this is why NASCAR is not a sport.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is completely not athletic by him.
No,
Yeah,
not at
that's
all.
sport.
Look at this fall. Oh, come on.
I watched
man.
Logan Paul do a front flip like 10 feet through a table, and this motherfucker just face planted. Like, not a sport.
Yeah, not a sport. Not. Maybe it's a sport, but definitely not an athlete right here, guys.
No, motherfucker, not an athlete at all.
Yeah.
Not graceful, not gymnastics.
Sponsored by KOA Campgrounds because he's taking a nap. Oh my god. That's
that's fucking funny.
It was very ungraceful. Yeah, that's crazy. That sponsorship's pretty funny right there. Oh man.
Set that motherfucker up at 10. He camping tonight.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
What are we doing? We're going back to Adam Schiff. Okay.
Yeah, let's go to Adam Schiff. So Adam Schiff's in the news now for stuff related to Russiagate. Tim, I think you covered this last week or the week before. So sometime within the month, we were covering the investigation that's going on into the Russiagate allegations and their updates.
Yeah, we did talk about it briefly, but we did not talk about the subpoenas.
Let me be clear about several things about the whistleblower. First of all, I don't know who the whistleblower is. I haven't met them or communicated with them in any way. Let me be clear.
Yeah, so just
about
keep
several
rolling
things
through
about
those.
the
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like-
Sorry. Yep.
you're good.
I got some of them pulled up. Here we go. This one.
Well, it is like Watergate in the sense that you had a break-in at the Democratic headquarters, in this case, a virtual one, not a physical break-in. And you had a president as part of a cover-up. And here you have a president doing a different kind of cover-up. You have a president peddling these falsehoods, and you have essentially people putting out propaganda like Rudy Giuliani to further that fiction. It is, I think, of a size and scope probably beyond Watergate, just not the Watergate the president is referring to.
One more.
Mas.
Sorry, share this.
I think Adam Schiff is one of those shape-shifting reptilians, but go on.
One more.
Several of my colleagues made the statement repeatedly that I've met with the whistleblower, that I know who the whistleblower is. It was false the first time I said it. It was false.
The first time he said it, rewind.
Statement repeatedly that I've met with the whistleblower, that I know who the whistleblower is. It was false the first time I said it. It was false the second through 40th time they said it. It will be false last time they say it.
Okay. Yeah, he meant to say they the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? He's trying to say this whole shit is fake.
Yeah, that's what he's been saying for years, and then now we're getting some contrary evidence, obviously. And we'll start with Representative Steve Scalise and what he has to say. And this might be old too.
I'm concerned about what the chairman has done, and that is, and I'll yield in a moment. But he selectively put in a report the names of members of the press, of members of Congress, who he has had political disagreements with. He didn't put the names of everybody else in there. If he's got 3,500 pages of reports of phone records of people he's been spying on, he won't share all of those people that he's spying on, but he's selectively going to leak out names of members of the press who've written articles maybe that he disagrees with.
Of course.
That's frightening.
That's politics.
That would be an abuse of power, but we don't know because the chairman won't share the details of what he's up to. But he did selectively put some of that in a report that wasn't even discussed in the hearings. And so, yes, it raises alarms, it raises concerns, and I would hope we get to the bottom of it.
So that's
But
kind
I'm
of what
very
he's saying is
concerned about-
Schiff is selectively leaking and releasing information.
Isn't that how they always do it?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. From what I understand about the whole Russiagate thing, it was all from Leighton. I just saw your name and I just realized that you offered to come on. I can send you a link here in a minute. But from what I remember from the Clintons or from the Russiagate thing is it was all like the Clinton campaign team. It was all their research opposition stuff that came out, the Steele Dossier, all that stuff. Is he trying to say that's not true? It was all just a Republican hoax and and we should just ignore it all?
That's what Schiff has maintained the entire time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, just keep rolling through it because
These are not the droids you're looking for, Tim.
yeah, Janine Piero comments on it on Benny Johnson's podcast. Cash Patel back in 2022 made a reference to it, or to Peter Schiff and this ongoing
To Peter
issue.
Schiff.
Or
Wrong
Adam
Schiff.
Schiff. Adam Schiff, sorry.
Schiff is a gay head. It's hard to explain, but something just off that man's dome. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
no,
He's a
I agree.
reptilian.
I agree.
He looks like a reptilian.
Selectively leaking.
Yes.
Adam Schiff is a shapeshifter.
Hang on. It's coming
Schiff.
late.
Adam Schiff. Today, there
Speaking
was
of
an
shapeshifters,
FBI
holy fuck.
302 that
Benny
has
might-
now
oh,
been
God
declassified
damn.
by Cash Patel. It's gone to Congress, and it's about Adam Schiff leaking classified information. It's a whistleblower from his office, and the documents are here and they're public.
I got
and
the
Mark
documents.
Coleman is saying, well, you listen, only the
Well,
U.S.
beat your
Attorney for
goddamn
Washington,
ass, you
D.C.
son of a
can make a
bitch.
I'm
decision
scared of you.
on
Fuck you.
a case like this. And so my question is
Almost spit my
open-ended.
vodka all
Have
over
you
the microphone.
reviewed these documents? Are you
fight you too,
familiar
Rob.
with the Adam Schiff's and the criminal conspiracy to leak against President Trump? Do you plan on investigating?
You know what, Benny? I think you know that this is my wheelhouse. And the difference between me and some other people
That bitch's eyes
is
crooked.
that I don't talk about what I'm investigating. I
got
don't
like-
talk about what I'm doing.
You piece
When I
of
have
shit.
the evidence, when I have enough to go forward, you will
Bitch,
hear
your
from
eye
me
crooked.
loud and
Shut
clear.
up. Yeah.
What the fuck's your problem? You piece of shit.
She's saying she's gonna move forward, but we'll see what happens. I already am gonna let you guys know. I don't think she will. I don't think nothing's gonna happen. I do have a
She needs to get a new plastic surgery.
hypothesis towards the end. But yeah, let's just get to what people are saying, and then we'll get to what the documents actually say. We'll try to look at them
I don't
and
wanna
suss
hear-
it out.
I don't want to hear about your hypothesis there, Rob. We need
My
to-
hypothesis.
hypothesis.
Benny also a shapeshifter. I don't trust that fucker.
Yeah,
I don't know
motherfucker,
what
look at him.
I don't know
He
what
looks
it
like
is
he's about
about
to get
him.
that fly on the wall in front of him. Like,
He looks like he's a clone of the angry video game nerd, but they programmed him to be a political commentator.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about him. I just don't.
you
Trust
remember? Whoa, you know what, Tim? Here you go.
him.
Remember the classic, like old video shoes?
Old video shoot. Oh yeah.
Oh my
I'll
god,
Get some shoes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
that motherfucker right there. Look at him. Tell me
That
that doesn't
was
look like that motherfucker from the video. That
I don't
motherfucker was
know.
he about? He's
It's
like,
hard to
shoes.
picture that guy in my head. It's such a distant memory.
Yeah, go pull it up. That motherfucker.
That was like
gonna-
one of the first viral.
Benny gonna
videos.
come out and be like, "Oh my god, shoes," and
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, "What the fuck, Benny?" Yeah, that motherfucker. that's what he looks
Benny
like.
Johnson in drag, ladies. and
Benny
gentlemen.
Johnson and drag. Let's get some shoes.
Let's get some shoes.
Oh my god, shoes.
All right, now I need a images Benny Johnson. Let's see if I can find one. Johnson in drag.
Oh man, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
It didn't come up, but it does have this. I don't know what this is. Why is it here?
I don't know.
Is that Benny Johnson in drag?
No, that's just the
It can't
fat,
be.
fat drag queen.
Yeah. I think
He looking
Grok could
mad
do
gay
it.
though.
I think Grok could do it. Oh, look, here's a nice get this bitch out of here. No, come back. Yeah, there's a nice little side by side. If Benny were in drag. I think that's what he looked like.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
he-
still too different. It's
Anyway.
more like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bad. I can't unsee it now.
I think I was today years old whenever I figured out that is not a lady. Because I watched it whenever I was a kid. I watched it whenever I was a kid. I haven't seen it in years.
Rob's just like, that might-
Robert.
Rob's just
I thought it was just a funny girl trying to talk about
Sweet,
shoes.
innocent Robert.
Are you ready?
Not Rob's proudest fap.
I told Grok to create an image of Benny Johnson in drag.
Oh yes, let's.
By the way, folks, this is not in my show notes.
No, it's not.
No.
This one on
No.
the right, not good, but
They still not.
that's
the
not
same.
Benny. That's not
What
That's
you
Benny.
gotta
not
do is-
Benny, no.
Here's how you do it. You got to feed it an image of Benny and say,
Yes.
draw this
Okay.
image as a man in drag, as him, but put him in drag.
Okay, give me one.
That's how you got to do it.
Give me mementos. All right, I'm gonna take this image. I'm gonna show it to you so you know what we're using.
I know
I'm
Barco. It is terrible.
sweating my tits off over here. This is crazy.
All right, we're gonna use this image here. Copy image. We're gonna do it
Okay.
together. We're gonna do it together. You guys see how?
And
the-
do it together.
Together?
Yeah, we're gonna see how the sausage
we're
is
gonna
made.
we're gonna touch dicks. I like it.
I haven't tried this on Grok yet. I've only done it on ChatGPT, so
All
I'm
right.
interested to see how this works.
Put this man in drag. That's all I'm gonna tell.
Exactly. That's how you got to do it.
Why is it cross-eyed, dude? Why is it cross-eyed?
No. They're just doing drag makeup. I want to. That's closer to it. He looks like he's about to sell some syrup. It looks like a white Aunt Jemima.
I've got way too many tabs open. I have no idea where we were.
Cash on Schiff and redacted docs, and then Hannity.
Okay, here we are. Let's go.
Is the worst criminal in Congress in the last
Adam
250 years. And what broke that we're going to talk about right now is Adam Schiff met with a whistleblower. Adam Schiff went to the podium day after day after day saying, I know nothing about this. We're not going to discuss it. We're going to protect it. And then Adam Schiff,
not moved,
led the prosecution of the impeachment trial in the Senate of President Donald Trump. Talk about someone who was conflicted out of the game because he was part of the hoax that brought Sharmella in, manufactured that.
Now, in 2022, before Cash got the spot, right, and before they didn't release all the Epstein files, I would have been pumped to hear that. And now it's like, I don't know if I can trust the guy anymore. In fact, I don't really trust him. But, you know, I don't know. That's how I feel. Do you guys feel the same? Like, his word, like you were saying, you know, I don't. Josh, you were kind of saying what I was thinking is like, I don't care what you say anymore.
He's a lying fucking scumbag. He said he was going to do like the whole point of him, like, oh, if I get, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking
if I get appointed,
if I confirmed by the Senate for the FBI director, I'm going to shut down the headquarters, turn it into a museum for the deep state. I'm going to release all the Epstein files. We're going to have a full investigation that all of these pedophiles are going to get arrested, all this shit. And then it turned into, oh no, there's no Epstein files. Or there are, but you know, don't worry about them. They're nothing. There's nothing there. Epstein killed himself, by the way. I have hard, concrete evidence that I can't show you or prove in any way, shape, or form. But I've seen the evidence and it's all true. And oh, by the way, we're not only going to not shut down the headquarters, we're going to expand it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he went back on everything. Even his delivery there was unconvincing.
Mm-hmm.
He's exactly like these like right-wing accounts that all have like
DC
some
Drano.
kind. Yeah, exactly. No, not even. It's like the ones that all have like the marble statues there. Like, we know what you actually are and what you're like accounting for. Like, you're a lying scumbag, like wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, Donald Trump should fire him and replace him with somebody who can go harder.
I like to argue with Joe sometimes. Here's another one. I understand why everybody believed it because, like, during the campaign and everything, everybody was. You can say now, like, yeah, they're just saying what they needed to say to get elected, and you probably did say the same thing at that time. But when somebody's telling you what you want to hear, what are you supposed to believe? You have no other option.
It's not only that. There was also the element that Cash was one of the few people actually talking about Epstein, who was in the sphere, in the conversation.
True.
So there was kind of this thought of like, I don't know if he's going to stick to what he said, but I'd be a fool to not want to see if he will or not.
There's a lot of people when it was Trump versus Hillary in 2016, they were saying, look, I don't know what I'm going to get with Trump. I know with Hillary, she's going to fucking try to kill me. Or she's going to stab me in the back, or she's going to be the worst president ever.
We're invading Syria.
With Trump, it was a roll of the dice. He's either going to fuck us or he's not. And it was the same thing over again with Kamala and Trump. You knew Kamala was going to fuck you. Maybe Trump wouldn't. And so I understand why people voted that way. But if you can't look at it now, Josh, and say that this is bullshit and I don't trust the planet anymore, then,
Can't be panicking.
Trust the plan.
Don't be panicking. Don't panic.
Don't be panicking.
Trust the plan, Tim.
You gotta trust the plan. Look, the economy's doing better. Gas is going down. Groceries are cheaper.
Yeah, $2 gas, right?
It's on the way, Tim. You got to give it time. Like,
Just got to trust the plan.
Gotta trust the plan, man. Economy ain't crashing. Nobody's dying. Like, all the things that they said were not going to happen, Donald Trump is just, whoop, kept on running past. Like, stiff-armed it out the way. Not happening.
Wise chiefs say, if cross-eyed brown snake look at you, he will bite you, and bite will be poison.
Never heard wiser words before in my life. Yeah, let's move on. Hannity.
And tonight, breaking news and new developments as the Russia hoax continues to unravel. According to our friend John Solomon, and a new report tonight just out, and he will join us in just a moment, a Democrat whistleblower repeatedly was warning the FBI beginning in 2017 that the congenital liar, Adam Schiff, had authorized leaking classified information to smear President Trump, which, by the way, could be a violation of the Espionage Act. Here with more on this breaking report, the editor-in-chief, founder, chief investigative reporter, justthenews.com, John Solomon. This is a big story, and this is a Democratic whistleblower, and there might be other Democrats implicated as well, like Kinzinger.
Yeah, well, one of the guys that's in here is Eric Swalwell. Now, that is secondhand information from the whistleblower, but the whistleblower actually attended a meeting with Adam Schiff when he was ranking member. Yeah.
I stand corrected. It was. They both
aren't delays annoying as shit.
Dude, you know, how do we have no delay? How did in this day? And I thought that too when doing this video. I was like, they're gonna say something about this delay. But how do we have better technology than Fox fucking News? It's ridiculous.
Because Fox fucking News has to do everything in fucking studio, so there's always a fucking delay because they're using ancient technology.
By satellite. I
have a theory as to why that is.
Oh, holy shit.
These old
You like that
people
one?
are so set in their ways that they're not going to give it up. Like, you know that old person who still wants a flip phone no matter what? This is the same thing.
His name is
I like how you say that while your video was like frozen on my end. He's
Yours
like,
was blurry as shit. Well, you said yours. Yeah.
Okay.
Mitch is blurry and got robot AIDS, but we should acknowledge the.
We're going to right now. Let's do it. Okay. 1,000 D chess. Everyone who wants to stop Russian peace deal are getting hit hard, are getting hit to keep them busy for the meeting in Alaska. Hold up. Schiff mortgage fraud, Russiagate blown up, Graham primary challenger this week, happening during Senate recess. I'm going to leave it up so everybody can read that because I butchered it. But Chuck, thank you as always. Appreciate it.
Cheers, Chuck. Thanks. Welcome, Layton. Cheers, Chuck.
What is this Russia peace deal with some meeting in Alaska? What the fuck is this?
Friday.
Yeah, they're meeting. Trump's meeting with Putin.
On Friday in Alaska.
There was a clip. There was like a 17-second clip of Trump going, and in the first couple minutes, I'll know if we can make a deal or not. So basically, he's saying it's going to be a quick meeting, one way or the other.
Huh.
Yeah.
When Leighton rejoins, we'll put him back in. He's absent at the moment.
I didn't really include that clip because I was like, it's such a quick clip, and we pretty much covered it just then. So
unironically, Joe Hanoush in the chat. Unironically, Joe.
Chess?
Trump 2028. If he gets the peace deal, we're giving him a third term. Fuck it.
Yeah. So let's get to the redacted docs because Leighton will be able to read those, as well. So I haven't read these yet. So this is kind of like a cold reading from all of us.
Are we actually going in there?
Yeah, let's look at it.
Wait, he's here. Can you hear us now? Look at his meaty clackers.
He is so high.
Can you hear us now?
I can't hear anybody.
Guys, we're having such a good show. Leighton, get back in the chat where you belong.
I'm gonna switch to the other setup entirely, but yeah.
Weren't you just saying how great Fox News technology?
I'm so mad at my setup right now. I want to throw it.
Bye.
Karma.
You were just talking about how shitty Fox News it was, and then Leighton comes in from Alaska.
Yeah. So
we roar, giants.
I'm gonna try and pull this up on my end so I can read it.
Here, I pulled it up, so it's not on Twitter anymore. You can read it there.
Yep. Following the U.S. president election in
gonna read all
November of
this?
2016, the mood within the HPSCI was indescribable, said blank. So this is still redacted, so we don't know who's saying what still in
What?
some of these cases here.
The fuck
What?
is the HPSCI, Robert?
Yeah, I don't know. Ranking member Schiff was particularly upset as he believed he would have been appointed as the director of the CIA had candidate Hillary Clinton won the election. So he's upset Hillary didn't win because he would have been director of CIA. He believes this mysterious entity, the HPSCI. I don't know who it is. Tim
We'll
probably.
find out
I got
Look
it.
Yeah,
I got it.
My-
It's the Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence.
Oh, okay. So a committee designed in the intelligence.
House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. Yep.
Makes sense. So that entity's minority viewed the election and its aftermath as a constitutional crisis, and by February 2017, the same person stated that all hell broke loose during a meeting on 13 February 2017. Blank instructed staff that he wanted to drive the Russian involvement issue into a joint inquiry similar to the 9/11 Commission. Oh, so they just want to make shit up, basically, is what he's saying. To do so, Blank instructed the staffers to use any sources they had developed. Looks like something's fucking redacted there. There's a big space and only an N. So in the USIC to gather information, which would then be made public through the media in order to compel public opinion. According to Blank, this was an explicit request to gather classified information for public disclosure. After the meeting, Blank approached Blank and asked Blank to reach out to his contacts at Blank. So this has got a lot of helpful.
A lot of blanks.
Yeah, a lot of blanks, which would give us a lot more information on who's saying what to collect information on Michael Flynn's contact with Russia. Let me read if anything else is of note. No, not in this one. Yeah, so here they basically had a meeting and they said, exhaust all your contacts with the Russian involvement storyline, which came out to be like completely made up and fictional.
So the original poster, Adam Schiff thought he would be the CIA director if Clinton won. It all makes sense why he hates Donald Trump so much. Apparently that's the takeaway they want you to have from this excerpt.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's in the document, but, you know, he probably has other motivations. Like
he's a Democrat and Trump's a Republican.
Well, he would have been appointed by Hillary Clinton, so whatever it is, he's working with the Clintons closely.
I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I don't know if the other one says something different.
Bongino Report. Is he still posting on Bongino Report, even though he's like in the whatever position he's in right now?
Wasn't he stepping down though?
I mean, somebody's posting.
No, I don't.
right?
I mean, he could just have someone else running it while he's doing that.
Yeah, this was yesterday. Kash Patel just declassified an FBI memo revealing that a Democratic staffer turned whistleblower is exposing Adam Schiff for allegedly leaking classified information to hurt President Trump. The Schiff is hitting the fan, and he is in deep trouble. Look at those play on words. Good job.
Nice.
I don't know if we have to go through all of it. I mean, I think that basically sums it up.
Yeah, that does sum it up. I'm just seeing if there's any
you go ahead.
sentence that stands out here in this document. Blank was again approached about leaking classified information in a separate meeting by unnamed individuals. Blank believed this activity to be unethical and treasonous. Blank was concerned, so that they're concealing the whistleblower's name there. Blank was concerned about this discussion and as a result reached out to contacts from his prior, employment for guidance on where to report this experience. So he contacted the FBI here. And this is in 2023.
So this one here, do you even understand what this means? Adam Schiff leaked classified information. This shit is worth at least a decade in prison. He is in deep shit now.
What they didn't redact here is the investigation was in 2023 at St. Louis. So it says in person. So did this guy come to an FBI office in person in St. Louis? Because then we have a location where the individual's at, and you can maybe suss some people out from that. Internet sleuths.
Yeah. Everyone who wants to stop the Russian peace deal are getting hit to keep them busy. Schiff's mortgage fraud, Russiagate blow up, Graham primary challenger this week, all happening during Senate access race. I was just trying to reread Chuck's thing there. I don't know. I don't believe I'm not in alignment with this one though. Adam Schiff leaked classified information that shit's worth a decade in prison. You guys on board with that?
Give him 2 decades.
2 decades.
Hang him for
Josh says.
treason.
Yeah. I mean, that is what it is, right?
Treason.
But he's not going to get that. What's going to happen is if you'll play not the Benny one, we can skip that one. That's fine. That guy says up to 20 years in prison or $250,000 fines. No, this bottom one.
This guy says? Yeah.
Yeah, the guy on the right. Yeah, you can go ahead and play him. That's fine.
All right. Yeah. Let's see.
Every American would say, yeah, absolutely, you shouldn't leak classified information. We don't want that to be something that we don't want that.
Wrong, Benny. Not every American.
He's not a
would say that.
reptilian, much like Mark Zuckerberg. He's a robot.
I would say that if the classified information is of an illegal nature and you're acting as a whistleblower, you should release it, and there should be no punishment for doing that.
Treason.
See Edward Snowden.
Every American would say, yeah, absolutely, you shouldn't leak classified information. We don't want that to be something that you can do or get away with. Or if there's a temptation to do that and get paid for it, then the penalties should be very severe. So can you talk me through, like, what would the penalties look like for an average individual leaking classified information?
Yeah, I mean, the fine is up to $250,000 for every leak that's charged.
Oh,
so
for
it depends
every
on the
leak.
counts in the indictment.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind, some of the punishment hinges on the purpose that the classified leak or the possession of classified documentation illegally. So the purpose becomes very important. If you'll recall, Comey, when he said no prosecutor would prosecute Hillary Clinton for having classified information, I mean, it was just an outright lie. But there was always this question, this debate. What was the purpose of it? Was it just sloppiness? Same with Joe Biden. Was it sloppiness that he had all of these, that he used the classified documents to write his memoirs? Was there anything truly nefarious about it? And there was some analysis of Donald Trump. But with President Trump, it was just, you had him, we're going to go after you.
That's fine. I mean, he's getting into nitty gritty of purpose. But yeah, I mean, $250,000 per leak or jail time, whatever you want to call it. And then, so I think what's going to end up happening is Trump's going to weaponize the justice system against him and get him for whatever he can get him for. And he's going to get him for this. Or maybe not even get him for this, but this is what he's not going to go down on. He's not going to go down on these Russia hoax charges.
Yeah.
Treason. Hang him now.
I don't have that clip. Damn it.
Oh my God.
Do you have it? No.
It's in the. It's right there.
No, I don't know which one. Is this the one you're talking about? I wasn't talking about that clip. I was talking about the hang him now clip.
No, the lien on the mortgage app. Lied on mortgage applications.
I don't have that open right now.
It's on there. You got it right there.
Okay, good.
Attorney General and the California senator, who both preached so many times that nobody is above the law as they went after Trump for anything they could possibly manufacture. Now both are being criminally investigated for lying about their permanent residencies, as well as a couple other things. Letitia James has also been hit with multiple subpoenas related to her civil fraud case against President Trump, and the other dealing with Letitia's own probe into the NRA. A very corrupt woman is she. Mike Davis is a founder and president of the Article 3 Project, joins us now. Mike, what do you have to say to that prediction from Michael Cohen, who of course is a man that hates the president?
I would say to Big Tish James and to Adam Shifty Schiff to lawyer up, because nobody's above the law. They have evidence that these two individuals may have lied on their mortgage applications.
And that's it.
Adam Schiff
Listen, fuckhead.
And that's it. That's what they're going to... None of this stuff that we actually care about is going to be what they're held accountable for.
It's going to be some bullshit. You don't go after Capone for all the murder and racketeering and gangsterism. You go after him for tax fraud.
Yep.
Same thing.
Exactly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, fuck him. Hope he rots in jail. Piece of shit.
Yeah, I hope he does too.
Hang
I hope he does too.
Hang that nigga now.
I got the rope right here.
Oh man, grab the.
I don't have it, but I can impersonate it. Go ahead.
This Bernie's addiction from the palate cleansers. Here,
right.
on to the next topic.
Bernie is addicted to. Oh shit!
You don't, Bernie.
All right.
I know you don't like to talk about your personal problems, but you just came out of rehab. Is there anything you can share with our audience about what you went through while you were being rehabilitated?
I don't know why people are making such a big deal out of this. I went to rehab because traveling with AOC all across the country and walking behind her all the time, I developed an addiction to big booty Latinas. Basically what it means is that once I see that big booty, I lock in on it. So whenever AOC is giving a speech with me and she walks in front of me as she's speaking, I'll just stare at her big juicy booty for the rest of the speech.
Who said AI? Who said AI was going to kill us all? This is great.
It's getting close.
That's how it deceives you, Tim.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
getting
good.
super close, guys. That like they got the voice down. You can barely even see anything going on with the mouth, you know? It's
Yeah. That was
that's
so
funny.
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's always been my big concern about AI is when we get to the point when something that comes out is real and people just assume it's AI, or the other way around, something that comes out is fake and people assume it's real even though it's AI.
Yeah,
Don't
because-
worry, Mitch. We're gonna know your sex tape is AI.
Well, that's like right now. Who knows? It could be happening right now because I feel like most of the stuff that we're seeing is stuff like this where it's obviously fake, but there's going to be some borderline shit that's going to come out and you're not going to know, and maybe it's already happened.
Leighton, did you see this?
No, but
I know you don't like to talk about your personal problems, but you just came out of rehab. Is there anything you can share with our audience about what you went through while you were being rehabilitated?
I don't know why people are making such a big deal out of this. I went to rehab because traveling with AOC all across the country and walking behind her all the time, I developed an addiction to big booty Latinas. Basically what it means is that once I see that big booty, I lock in on it. So whenever AOC is giving a speech with me and she walks in front of me as she's speaking, I'll just stare at her big juicy booty for the rest of the speech. And they tell me that's a problem.
Yeah, well,
That's
what's
a problem.
What's the problem? What's the problem? Okay.
What problem, officer?
I don't have a problem. It's good.
You
dude.
got a problem.
It's getting
is my
good, man.
audio coming through okay?
Yeah,
Very
you're
good.
good.
Now.
Yeah. You're not on that Fox News connection anymore. You got to
No.
figure it out.
Okay, guys.
Fucking, I got that Israeli bomb shelter signal coming through. I listened back to it.
Yeah.
We can kick Mitch off the show now that Leighton's got here.
That's
For
what
sure.
Mitch said in his head right now. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna mention I don't know which, but tomorrow I might be submitting for either city council or mayor here. I haven't decided
Mayor of
which one
Seward?
I'm gonna do.
Dude, mayor, dude. Go mayor.
Yeah, do Mayor, bro. Mayor Leighton and Radner would be so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck city council. Go for Mayor.
Well, the logic is that I ran for district rep, and when I ran for district rep, even though I lost, I got like 950 votes, all just from here locally. And to win council, you only need somewhere in the ballpark of like 700, 800.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can carry over a decent chunk of the name recognition from the rep run, I should be able to secure a decent amount of votes in the next run here locally.
Well,
My
then maybe
dad
do
said the
council.
same
That sounds
thing.
good. Yeah,
My
council.
dad wants me to run for mayor instead of council. There
Everybody
are 2
should run
council
for mayor.
seats and then the mayor seat coming up.
Mitch, run for Mayor.
Mayor of Orlando?
Yeah.
Dude, with all those bounty posters
I don't know
behind
if
you.
Rob, run for Mayor of like Pensacola. Or...
Yeah, look, with that,
Hi,
with all
I'm
those,
Orlando,
with
Mayor
all those,
Buckshire.
with all those wanted posters behind you, you should be sheriff. Look at that,
Mhm.
Sheriff Leighton in town. He's got the hat on, ready to arrest some motherfuckers.
Soapy Smith
it
dead. All
I
right.
shot Soapy Smith way earlier than they did.
There you go. That's your campaign.
I'd put that guy down like a dog. Somebody
Like a
should
dog.
have fucking.
He died like a dog. All right. Yeah, we're getting into this. I think the last thing we had. Yeah, I mean,
Is it? You don't have to go there. Is there somewhere?
the Clinton dossier. She got fined by the FEC, Federal Elections Commission, for improper use of campaign funds for the Steele dossier. She got fined $8,000.
This was it.
Big fines, beautiful fines.
Yeah.
Big beautiful.
A whole 8,000.
Welcome back. So is it accountability? The Federal Election Commission is now fining Hillary Clinton and the Democrat National Committee over the way it paid a firm to produce the notorious Steele dossier. The Clinton campaign has been fined $8,000 and the DNC slapped with a $105,000 penalty after a 2016 letter revealed that they violated campaign finance rules. The FEC says both parties failed to properly report payments for opposition research and the production of the dossier, instead labeling the payments legal services. Former President Trump now asking, where do I get my reputation?
Huh?
Yeah, that's all we need to know. That's just it. These minimal fines comparatively to everything else, and to me, it's like you just made up shit about a political candidate and ran with it as the governor. So she was what, Secretary of State at the time, I believe.
Yeah.
When she was running, and you know, the Democrats have people sitting on the boards of the FEC. They got friends in high places. This is nothing. This is a nothing burger for them.
But that's what they're trying to get him on. It's the same thing. Don't go after Capone for the murder and racketeering. Go for him for the tax evasion.
Yeah.
Trump is friends with Hillary.
Well,
they could have cracked down a lot harder
Because
on
you'd
this.
be in jail.
You'd be in
They kind
jail.
of went after Capone with the syphilis. I think that was actually what they sent after
That
him,
was the
but,
real
you know,
plot. Yeah.
Just made him a syphilitic retard.
Sent
yeah.
him one of those Cuban cigars.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I did see that the Swamp Creatures average IQ of all hosts is 102. So congratulations, guys.
That
We're
is
right there in the middle.
bullshit.
That's nice.
Fucking bullshit. Y'all are liars.
I was the highest. I was the highest.
Rob
The
is
fact
a
that Mitch was the highest, let me know that was bullshit.
Rob is a literal retard. That one tracked.
That one did track.
I didn't take any kind of test. I don't know how they determined this.
That's what I don't even know, but I'm taking the results because I end up on top.
Yeah, whatever you did, don't tell the Florida bar.
He blew the moderator. That's what he did.
Yeah, that's fun. We can skip the Texas line drawing and gerrymandering. I have no idea.
No one cares.
Yeah,
I
no
don't
one
know
really
why
cares.
It's a news story.
No one cares. Don't do that.
Tim,
Just
just
go
a
straight
story for
to
old
Canada went full retard.
Go. What are you saying, Leighton? Well,
Oh,
was Mitch.
I have a thing
sorry.
that I
No, I s-
completed finally that has been in the works. This is
the
a
hell is this
completed
crap?
copy of the Joe Vogler script.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it ever going to come out?
So I've got this. I've got these are the ones I just finished. So I've got the Vogler script finished. I've got this script on A Few Good Men, like the true story behind A Few Good Men. I've got a script on Harp.
Leighton, I
And I
just
got a
want the
script-
Joe Vogler fucking documentary released already. If you can
Hey,
do that, I just
This
need
is
that
how the
doc-
pudding's made.
Look, I know, and I'm gonna pour the milk in the pudding now, so we can actually get pudding here. Leighton, I need this Vogler fucking documentary by the end of the year here.
It has been. It has been a
It
couple
has to
years.
happen.
Definitely
I like hell, high water. I don't care how many dicks you got to suck across the Yukon to make this work, here, buddy. I just need it to happen.
So the problem with the doc hasn't even been,
Or as
the
they call it,
script. It's
Yukon
been
them
that,
dicks. Yucking on them.
It's been some documents that I still needed to get from the FBI and from police department.
Magoo
here.
says you
Holy
have
shit,
the
still waiting
documents.
on.
Get it
Holy
over
shit!
with.
Call fucking
Bad,
Angela.
bad,
Tell her to
bad,
call
bad.
Cash and give you the fucking documents. She has his, like, she allegedly regularly talks to Cash Patel because she's got his number. Use your resources, my nigga. Use your resources.
That's why his eyes are like that.
Cash, fucking Angela McCardle unfollowed me on Twitter. I lost that resource.
Just shoot her a DM. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
That's fine.
Just tell her you have about.
Why do we have a
600,000
Jewish chick in the corner of the screen? Who's
Don't worry about it. Skip
she a
to
Jew?
a minute 20.
My
Skip to a
Judar
minute
is
20.
going off, so I'm just saying.
Okay, so Canada is going full retard now. So they are implementing
rob.
fines for going on hikes in woods.
We say full rob around here.
Okay.
It's not playing. God damn it.
God damn it.
Just give it a second.
I'll give it a second,
Just
and
give
then
me
I'm going to
that.
refresh it. 1, 2, that's 3 seconds. I'm refreshing.
Refresh.
Thing that I describe doctrine and
This is the DNR office on Mountain Road in Coxneath, Nova Scotia,
Huh?
and this is not the woods.
What? Did
Back
you say
here, this
Coxneath?
is the woods.
Yeah.
So, I have a couple of conservation officers with me right now who are not on camera but have advised me that if I go into the woods, if I defy their orders to go into the woods, then I will be fined, and they also said that they would double my fine to $50,000. So I'm going to walk down here and go into these woods.
He wants to fine.
I don't know that there's a good spot to do this, but
Fuck you.
You're just going to walk right into the fucking woods.
Guys.
Come
Go in
get
here.
me.
Why?
Look,
Okay.
she's laughing at his ass. Okay.
Yeah, because he's fucking dumb. Okay, so Nova Scotia is retarded, and they made a law forbidding people from like hiking or being in the woods as a way to prevent forest fires. Instead of, control burns, cutting fire lines, managing the actual forest that is their fucking job in forest management, they're just going to ban people from walking in the woods at the penalty of a fine, so you don't accidentally set the fucking woods on fire.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Idiotic.
Fuck you. I'm right. Canada's
No,
right.
they're wrong. They're wrong.
No, Canada's right. We need to implement this in the United States. We have a lot of wildfires out here. We need to ban outdoor activity. If you outside, you wrong. There should be a $500,000 fine. Our national parks are under attack by terrorism here, guys, and we need to fight back against terrorism. Nobody's allowed out in our parks, in our woods. Our natural fucking resources are at risk here, ladies and gentlemen. Here, we need a $500,000 fine for anybody in the woods in America.
I thought this was America.
You're right, and if we want to keep America, we need to find these motherfuckers before they burn it to the ground.
But that's Canada. Who cares?
This is Canada. Yeah. Well, keep going because he goes in the office. He goes in the office and gets the fine. Yeah, Mitch.
there's more?
Mitch. Yeah, Mitch. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to see this.
He
have
just
me on
walks a
camera.
little bit into the woods and goes back out.
As what? Walking in the woods.
Guys
All
are
right. Isn't this great? And maybe there's an easier way out of here than I came in.
Typical Canadian,
Let's try
can't
this.
fucking rough it, pussy.
Yep.
Iron Paradise, soy boy fucking body.
We good?
No! No!
No! Not good!
And I didn't ask, but did you write the ticket already, or? Nope, we'll meet you back out front. Back out front at the reception desk there? Okay, if I bring my camera, keep you guys off it? Yep. Okay.
Bro,
Summary offense
fuck
ticket
you.
for today's date. Your information. Forest Act 25 sub 1. Fine is $28,872.50.
Okay. I thought it was 25,000. It's 28,870.
Costs, victim fees, taxes.
Oh,
Victim fees.
Okay.
Taxes!
Victim fees.
The costs you pay to
Victim
live in-
fees.
Victim fees. Yes, we gotta think of all the people who are gonna lose their homes from the woods burning down because this dickhead decided to wander in there. That's what I'm saying. America, we need a $500,000 fine, $500,000
for going in the woods.
Yes, if you outside, you're wrong. Keep your ass
say,
indoors.
I mean,
where you
like,
belong.
I think this is dumb from a bunch of different accounts. I mean, to give you guys an idea, Alaska is Canada is 7 times larger.
Here we
than
go
Alaska.
with Alaska again. You motherfucker.
So, well, they're right next to each other, so they have the same exact geographic like makeup.
Yeah.
But when Alaska has a wildfire, you know what we do? Fucking nothing. Because it's so goddamn big that you just let it burn out, and eventually it stops being a wildfire, and then eventually it grows back. Like, we've done this literally every year.
So
we have a
wait.
big fire, we let it burn out, and then we go back to doing whatever we were doing.
Is your advice to Canada get big? Is that literally?
They're already 7 times larger than us. My point is, their entire premise of a wildfire issue is retarded to begin with, because it's not possible that they have a worse issue than we do, being that we're 7 times smaller and we've already figured out how to deal with this.
Yep, makes sense.
So there's
Without
no
finding the
excuse.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
Their excuse is there's a gay retard running their country.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so in comparison, just we'll rapid fire these last two here. Which is worse, arson or hiking? So the fine for arson is less than the new fine for hiking.
Oh,
here.
Pull this up. This?
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not it.
If you're committing arson, then obviously it's gonna catch fire regardless. If you're hiking, though, you might accidentally catch fire, and that's worse because nobody was planning on that, not even you. How can we even deal with this shit if we're not planning for it? If you're committing arson, you knew you were going to set that fire, so we can at least plan on, like, we can get you and we can be like, hey, why'd you set? Oh, you set it on purpose. Okay, cool. We can figure this out now. When it happens for no reason, we don't know. It takes longer to put out the fire because we got to figure it out first how the fire got started. Rob, duh, you're fucking lawyer. You're the worst lawyer ever. You don't even know how to fucking defend arsonists.
Yeah, sorry, this is Canadian law. I don't know what's going on. Over here.
We didn't start the fire. It's been burning since the world's been turning.
God damn it!
We didn't start the fire.
Go to this Canadian lady because I want to blaze through this one. Go to this Canadian lady.
Canadian Pam Bondi. Canadian Pam Bondi.
Oh, whoa!
Me going for a walk in the
Pause.
What?
You already know. Would not.
Okay, but you got 2 contenders here. A sneaky second contender there in the bottom right corner.
No and no. No and big no.
But
How
she's
about
good.
that?
She's good with her hands.
No
Hit
and
play.
big no.
That's gonna. I haven't decided yet.
I'm on the wood train with this.
I'm
lady.
at wood right now.
If you mute this whole thing, I'm on the wood train. I don't like what she has to say.
How does she say it? Does she have like a deep stoner voice?
No, she just does. It's like she's dumb. It's like she doesn't realize she's taking people's freedoms away.
Beady eyes and flappy head. Look at her.
Me going for a walk in the woods is going to cause a fire.
Yeah,
I can understand
see,
why
now
people
just went to no.
think
No.
that's ridiculous. But the reality
Come
is,
on,
it's
just
not
show me your
that you might
penis.
cause a
I just
fire.
wanna
It's
stalk
that
it.
if you're out there walking in the woods and you break your leg, we're not going to come and get you because we have emergency responders that are out focused on a fire that is threatening the lives of New Brunswickers. And if you take your boat out fishing in a pond in Crown Land and you capsize, we're not going to be able to come and help you out.
I'm gonna capsize in them thighs.
Again, there are entire areas of Alaska where they're like, if you go here, you're at your own risk. Because if you get injured, we're not coming to get you. So figure it out.
It's
That
called
already
freedom.
exists.
It's
Yeah,
called
I mean, it's
freedom.
Yeah, well,
lady.
Canada has socialized medicine, so they're required constitutionally to save their asses. So they're trying to tell them, hey, we're keeping you inside for your own safety because constitutionally we can't save your ass, which we're required to. So we're going to constitutionally keep your ass indoors where you can't cause a fucking problem, dickhead.
You're absolutely right, by the way. That is the reason. That
I know.
it's purely because that's their healthcare system. So if you go out and get injured, they have to flip the bill.
Yeah, exactly. The troublesome tales of, relying on other people to take care of you. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But that's why we need a
$500,000
$500,000 fine. $500,000 fine being outside.
It's not my line, and I'm disappointed that no one had caught the reference. So fuck
I
yeah.
did. That's why I booed you.
For Bloodhound Gang? Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck
They're
you.
so good.
I do know the rapper.
Everyone's like, oh my god. That's why I was like, fuck you, Tim Boo. And you're like, everybody ignored me because they were like, I'm listening to
They
this
didn't.
bitch.
They didn't know what it was. Yeah, suicide.
Great
is legal
point,
I got
in
a new
Jack.
dab rig today.
Yeah.
Great.
Look,
Great point.
You have to
Suicide's
apply
legal.
for a euthanasia license and a permit. You gotta get a permit in Canada, guys.
That's
like,
a 44 Magnum. You don't need a permit for shit.
Shit, you ain't gonna get a 44 Magnum in Canada unless you cross the fucking Alaskan border first.
I never understood that. Like, suicide is illegal in a lot of states. Like, what?
Fuck you, Tim.
Her
I
eyes.
don't understand.
Her eyes
1,000 deep
too.
chest.
Her eyes too are just ugh. The longer.
Oh,
I
you're
look-
still on the wood. Okay, you're still on that.
No, I'm on the would not. Would not.
Would.
Oh well, yeah, I'm saying would or would not. You're still thinking about we're on.
Yeah.
We're on the bigger and better things here.
Bro, she looks like a reject for the Canadian hockey team.
Exactly.
To be fair, most Canadians are.
Most Canadian
limited
women look
number.
like me minus the beard if you're lucky.
If you're not lucky, they look like Leighton with the beard.
No, I believe Layton because
yeah.
she's right there in the bottom right corner. You can see her right there. All right, let's move on. Canada.
He does
quit-
have nice tits. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, they're
Canada,
getting smaller by the day.
quit charging people for fucking walking in the woods. It's
Donald
stupid.
Trump, take a fucking example.
Forget all of this Israel-Iran stuff. Let's get into who's the Fed.
Okay, before we do, I
Okay.
guess. I don't
Some
know
palate
what this
cleansers.
is. Yeah. I don't know what this is.
What?
I'm gonna play it.
The magic, yeah. This is a crazy magic trick. I saw.
Okay.
Okay.
Newspaper, okay. Okay. Paper. Alright. Okay, he's carrying the newspaper. Oh, is he gonna put it all back together? Oh yeah! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Hi, how do you do it?
So
How did
I
he
grew
do
up
it?
with a grandfather who's a magician. So I have legitimately
did.
seen this done like in person probably 50 times. It is just as cool to watch somebody do this. My grandfather would do it with menus from the restaurants. Like he could do it with like a restaurant menu. And one of my favorite core memories as a kid, the first time I met him, I remember him doing that.
I'm just trying to see. Like, there's no frame. Like, I was looking around his.
You're
head
trying
and
to
around
figure
this
it
guy.
out, right?
Yeah, no.
I mean,
was
I
trying
would
to see-
say
I
he's got a
fucking love
finger.
this
He's
man.
got that finger inside of the newspaper right there. Maybe he's hiding something. But it's like, how are you gonna hide that?
Bro,
This
that's
is-
what I'm saying. That's
this
why
is a
I
quarter
fucking love
speed.
magic.
It's a quarter speed.
Bro, just boom. Like, I fucking
Well, the
love
trick
this shit.
is in right there. So you see how that drops?
Yeah.
So he's got two papers. One is flipped over his finger, his middle index or his pointer finger there, and that's how he's looped it into the torn paper. So while he's tearing that newspaper, all he has to do is keep the one that he has folded into a square right in the center of his palm, and
Okay,
he
but where
knows
does it
that
go?
at the torn up one.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
assuming he's
oh,
putting it in his
oh.
jacket right there in the corner with a string.
No,
So
no,
you
no.
see how it rips apart right there?
If you watch when the paper opens, there's a little flap. in
Yeah,
the
that's
middle.
what I'm
I
talking
saw
about.
the
It
flap.
goes
I
right
saw the
into his
flap in
jacket.
there.
We're just trying to ruin his guy's
I think he's
magic trick.
using
It was
the
badass.
paper. He's
Yeah.
using the paper to cover up his jacket. And because of the way he's standing, you're never going to see what's behind it while he's unfurling it.
Right,
So
'cause
it's
he-
one paper is covering up the other one.
And if you
Yeah.
look at the papers I'm throwing, you can see something's like bunched up in there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
right
you,
here in the
yeah,
middle.
exactly. I think.
Yeah. It was always in the center the whole time. When he's ripping that up, the whole time he already has that paper there in a square.
Yeah,
It
there's a
already
gap here.
exists.
There's a gap
Yeah.
here. We just ruined magic, guys. Welcome to Swamp
So
Cast.
I don't
But it's
find
such a
that
cool
ruining
trick, though.
magic because I grew up like I have cards literally all over my house because I do card.
The world
tricks,
is now a little
and-
less whimsical. Thanks, Leighton.
A gypsy Jew who's into magic. Got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surprising, right? Mesmerize and hypnotize your ass.
All right, so we're skipping Israel, Iran. We're going to who's the Fed. Okay, got it.
Yeah, who is the Fed? Obviously, big crackdown on this week. Candace versus Nick Fuentes 2. Nick Fuentes went on a tirade at least twice now this past week on his show, calling out Tucker and Candace, and now he calls out Milo Yiannopoulos because Milo went on Candace's show. So it's pretty much the Groypers versus the Gropers is what we wanted to call it earlier. And Fuentes is releasing DMs from Candace and Milo, and then Milo shooting back on his Twitter saying, this was you at the Capitol saying, let's rush and take over the Capitol. So I wanted to get
actually have
people's
an
takes on it.
intelligent opinion on this.
Who does?
In my opinion, because I believe literally everybody involved in this drama are literally talent that are hired out by giant firms. All of them are entirely fake, and by example, they're literally all feds to some degree.
Plot twist. All of them are handled by Nicholas Sarwark.
Okay.
Oh my
Well,
god.
so I mean,
that
we
would
can get into the
be-
real conspiracy here, but what I do want to point out is all of the people we've named here have all been found within talent agencies in the early 2000s. This is the big issue with a lot of them.
Yep.
These are people who worked as actors who were picked and put in these positions. A lot of the Daily Wire people came up this way too. They were literal investments by deep right-wing conservatives in these big power play families, just like what was done by Soros in the left wing. They did in the right wing with all these people. Milo Yiannopoulos, I made videos back in 2017 and 18 talking about how Milo Yiannopoulos was literally an actor who was bought and paid for by Blaze and other media groups and put into the position he was in. And he's admitted to this multiple times, by the way, on camera in the past. So this is not some secret. The other one is that Jewy chick who's debated Dave Smith with the screeching one. That's Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer is a perfect example. Laura Loomer was way back with Prager and them on.
And recently, yeah.
Yeah, but she's another one. She was bought and paid for from a talent agency. By the way, the guy who owned that talent agency originally is a giant figure in the right-wing Zionist movement and media movement. So, the reality here is much like the Koch brothers and all these big power players that we talk about that are in politics, it's no different than how these people got there. Fuentes that guy glows to fucking hell and back. His whole thing is dumb. The way
Nick
he was just picked out of obscurity and gets
so
before
we get into it, are they? Sorry, go ahead. What did you say, Mitch?
His real name is Nick Epps.
Yeah. So before we get into it, are they hired and paid by actors that are trying to promote the same thing or different things, right? Or not? Are they paid actors who are promoting the same thing or different things?
I think this stuff becomes bigger than that to a degree. I think what ends up happening, at least on the right, with the way that they entered the cultural space back in like 2015 was when this was all sort of taking place and starting. I think the goal was to pepper the field with as many people that they had their hand in the pie of to get them notoriety. It didn't really matter whether they were hardline in their camp, as long as they could get them the notoriety and get them a fan base going. And then from there on, they had somebody that they could slip stories to. This is the whole Daily Wire structure was built off of that whole side. My opinion, though, is that those things that they were doing also happened to align with things like the Trump White House and a lot of the people that were coming into his administration. So they're using it to their advantage. And so they kind of have used that on the sidelines. Maybe not directly. Trump isn't communicating with Fuentes or these people, certainly. But I think people within his cabinet certainly are.
Right.
And pushing.
But traditionally, people on the right are
staff.
like pro-Israel, right? They're pro-Israel, and now you got Tucker and Candace straying away from that. She's left the Daily Wire. Tucker's criticizing Israel. Fuentes has been criticizing Israel for
a dark horse.
Long. Right.
Tucker, people peg him as a Fed because of his father.
Isn't he
but
paid by Elon?
Truthfully,
I mean, Fuentes kind of gets into that here, and that's what we're gonna get in. So let's get into. I mean, the DMs, we could skim those real quick if you want, but that's just her trying to get him on the show, and he's saying yeah, we were gonna talk about the Iran-Israel war, and then Candace gets there. His big gripe has been, you put it behind a paywall, and then you ask me, why I don't have a wife. It was pretty much like a gotcha thing, and you said you weren't gonna do that. So that's pretty much the summation of these text messages.
Not interested in all the drama. You're going to have to evolve past responding to internet instead of being. You're going to have to evolve past responding to the internet instead of being a decent person. You can take that free advice or not. I never invited you to discuss Iran. I told you we could discuss anything and everything, and was no time limit. And I do not do gotcha interviews. Skip down a little bit. I literally done hour-long live debates with Piers Morgan. Okay, you're so cool. I had never, even a small amount of humility, would listen, understand what I'm saying, but you completely incapable of that. I do not care if you confront me. Yeah, it's all just like petty.
I mean, but mind you, this is like right when Israel and Iran started popping off. This is like in the middle of it. Right. So it's like this is what you're wanting to talk about.
I think a big part of Fuentes, though, in this whole thing, in this whole exchange, has been that Fuentes knew that there was zero chance that his fan base and Candace's fan base were ever going to cross over to the degree that Candace thought. And so I think there was no interview that was ever going to happen between Candace and Fuentes that didn't end with Fuentes making a big deal out of it and her following suit. That was always going to be what happened. Because she's frankly black, and most of Fuentes' fan base is not okay with that for the most part.
Yeah.
Really?
You're pretty right.
Why is that, why is that there, Leighton?
That's why, right there, that sound, that whole sound.
I mean,
you just summed up in one
about
beat.
the fact I think Fuentes is a massive fag. So, and I've been very clear about this. This is Cum Hunter Supreme.
Didn't he?
This is the guy who went around.
Didn't he fuck Destiny?
That's
this
what
is
people
a taco versus a fucking.
No. So what he did do
jambalaya
was record with a cat boy running around a city in Santa Monica, I believe it was, with cat ears on, with another grown ass man that was a twink that was openly gay, and then also he was caught.
You leave Star Child out of it.
After a guy moved out of the house that he was in control of, he then went around the home with a blacklight and multiple members of his group searching for cum of the individual who they had just vacated from the property. Okay, this is an actual
boys
thing
can't just be boys anymore?
What was his name?
You can't just do boy things anymore?
Wow, can't do boy things no more, Rob. Nope.
Wow, you can't just search for someone's leftover semen in their house after they leave?
Nope, can't hit it with the blacklight test no more. Can't hit him with the blacklight test. Can't do the no more room raiders.
Yeah, that's what came to my mind too. I'm glad that's some 90s shit right there. Early 2000s shit. Some room raiders. All right, well, let's get into it.
If Nick Fuentes was born in the 90s or raised in the 90s, I would give him the pass, but he wasn't. He's younger than me.
Right. Forget the Candace legal fees. That's about Macron. She's basically shilling out, making T-shirts, saying that that lawsuit's going to cost him a lot of money. Dan Smott's weighed in on this. He might be on the Fuentes side of it. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put words in his mouth. But Dan Smott's tweeted out this: you either die a gay fed or live long enough to become the boomer fed you once triggered. And it's a picture of, he just retweeted Milo's picture there. So he's saying Milo is the fed.
Whoa! I mean, that's some pretty fed shit right there.
Yeah, it is.
No,
I gotta be honest though. If you know anything about Milo is nothing Milo says can ever be taken with any fucking seriousness. Milo Yiannopoulos is a guy.
So you think the Palantir post was a trick?
Well, hang on, Leighton. Calm down. We don't have to take on every single one of these clips because we have a lot of fucking links. So let's just play it out. All right, let's keep going. Because Fuentes brings it up. Fuentes brings up some points. So he's going to bring up the points, and then I'll let you kind of go. Milo can't be taken seriously because he has this connection and that connection.
I have to go. I forgot. I have an LP meeting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
You gotta be gay. Fucking bullshit. Violated.
No.
Apologies. Peace.
He's got to go trek through the mountain to this Libertarian Party meeting with like 3 fucking people. God damn it.
It's virtual. They don't do in person.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. That makes sense.
No charges because Nick was one of the 30 or so confidential informants. This was a clip that Duke shared with us.
Yeah, Duke showed this, and I was like, oh, yeah, that does seem insightful.
Keep moving towards the Capitol. It appears we are taking the Capitol back. Keep marching and don't relent. Never relent.
Yeah!
They're evacuating the Capitol. They're evacuating. Break down the barriers and disregard the police. This Capitol belongs to us.
Damn.
Break down the barriers.
They're evacuating the Capitol.
It is public property. We do own it.
Now, so basically, Nick went over. He kind of went through all of Milo's tweets, and he went through this one and pointed out that in this particular clip, and this is his argument. It's not a good argument, I don't think. He's looking at the Capitol as they're breaching the Capitol, and he says it appears we're taking over the Capitol, which they kind of were. But he's 500 feet away at the statue.
In this clip.
In this clip, see all the people there looking towards the Capitol 500 feet away, and he's saying, it appears we have breached the Capitol, and I guess he's saying encouraging words. But
that's not the incriminating part. The incriminating part is what Josh was quoting.
The breaking down the barriers. There are also, he mentioned that as well, there are also barriers around that area as well. So he's saying break down those barriers.
Break down the barriers and disregard the police. That's Fed posting.
Yeah, no, for sure this is Fed posting, but...
What? No.
For sure this is Fed posting, but like...
No!
If you, I don't know, look at everyone's body language. They are looking and observing the Capitol being breached at this moment.
Guy in the red jacket looks
saying.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, he's cold. He's not from around here.
Yeah, not from around here.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll go to the next one. What is this one? So this is from a Fuentes fan account. Nick Fuentes publishes leaks proving Milo Yiannopoulos was working with the FBI.
Yeah, and this is Fuentes going through those and kind of saying his 2 cents. You can 1.5 speed to 2 speed this.
We'll 2 speed it. We're smart. We can do 1.75. Let's cut it in the middle.
Oh, the good thing about telling the truth is you never have to worry about getting caught up in all the lies. That's a good thing. You know, when you're a liar, you have to worry about text messages from 4 years ago because the story's always changing based on what suits. But first, let's start with the text messages from Milo. This is January 5th, 2021. I said, hey, what did the Fed say to you? Apparently, Bake Alaska got a visit as well. On January 5th, the day before J6, Milo posted on his Telegram channel that the Feds told him something about January 6th. Milo replied, lots of Proud Boys are getting them. I think they're trying to keep obvious targets away. It would not serve their cause if Enrique or Gavin or I were killed. It might actually kick off a right-wing riot at last. It would not serve the federal government's interests if Milo, Gavin, or the Proud Boys were there at J6. That's why they were warned. They want Republicans simmering, not boiling. Just between us, I was given a friendly warning that no law enforcement agency would be able to guarantee my safety. They basically said, we're asking you not to go. If you insist, it may become an instruction, meaning an insurrection, I think is what they meant. Or rather, they're ordering him not to go if he means instruction. We're asking you not to go. If you insist, it may become an instruction. The FBI is telling him, you are hereby ordered not to go to J6.
Yeah, instruction and insurrection are not in the same autocorrect.
No.
I'm not buying that one.
No, I think he's saying it's a...
instruction.
Yeah,
it may become.
We're going to tell you. We're going to ask you nicely right
They're
now.
asking.
If you ignore us and we find out you come to DC, we're going to tell your ass stay the fuck away.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think that's not the point he's trying to make though at all. You're missing that.
No, he's saying he's an asset, and he was given a friendly warning. He was given instructions to stay away. Like. Yeah, I get what I'm following.
This is the day before. No one knew what was going to happen. No one knew there was going to be a riot. This is the afternoon of January 5th. And Milo says the feds told him, don't go. If you insist on going, we will order you not to go to January 6th. He says, looks like Enrique just got banned from the entire District of Columbia. I said, shit, okay. Thanks for telling me that. I'll keep it between us. Well, in case you lie about it 4 years later. I agree with what you said on Telegram. Something's up. I have a bad feeling about this one. Unmatched perspicacity. Imagine shooting a man with your last bullet. He stands there unfazed. I said, I'm going to go to the Trump rally at the Ellipse and then get out of Dodge. He said, that would be smart. Don't be out at night, whatever you do.
You know, I just realized something.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering what we know about him and what we know about Milo, I'm willing to bet this is all a lover's quarrel.
Maybe. Could be.
Yeah.
Just like the hatred and energy.
The just between us kind of sparked that thought in my mind as well.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think they're like they could just be like testing each other, like sharing information in confidence and seeing who leaks. Like I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
I'll be out and about. You're recognizable enough now. Rally and fuck off is smart. I said, yup. Too much funny business going on to play around. Milo said, I've heard of 5 Proud Boys so far got visits from the feds this morning. Mostly New York guys who weren't home or already left for DC who had it on their Ring cameras or their wives answered. I said, you know if the feds had a similar message for them? He said, asking, don't feel left out. I said, I'm happy to be left out, LOL. Okay? This is the person accusing me of being a federal informant or asset during, before, or after January 6th. Somebody who literally received a tip the day before, along with apparently a dozen other people that were told, don't go to January 6th.
So that's his point. I mean, that's kind of, you basically get the point he's making there. And then he goes to point out, Candace, just like what Leighton was saying earlier, a lot of these people send in applications to talent agencies. Candace Owens sent this application in for an actress/modeling position way back in the day. I think it said like
ethnicity Caribbean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. She's an
That's a type.
girl.
Yeah, she's right.
She's an island girl. Okay.
She's Jamaican me crazy is what she's doing.
Yeah. Nick Fuentes has a challenge for Candace Owens. Let's make things interesting. Okay.
Let's make things a little interesting, shall we? Okay. Let's make things a little bit interesting on the show.
Gay guy. Now
Of course.
Of
course. It's entertaining.
Let's make things a little interesting, shall we? Let's make things a little bit interesting on the show. Candace, if you are interested in the truth and journalism, you need to do a show on J.D. Vance. You need to investigate his connections to David Frum, to Peter Thiel, to David Sachs, to Elon Musk. You need to dig into the PayPal mafia, the antecedents of PayPal, which originated at Stanford, Max Levchin, and Bona, who ran the cryptography department at Stanford. You need to do the deep dive on this. And when you do it, if you do it, you will come to the conclusion that Vance must be opposed in 2028 by any means necessary.
Do it. Vance.
And see what happens. Candace Owens should go against J.D. Vance hard and see if she still gets the same treatment from Tucker Carlson and Milo. I'd be very interested to see what happens to her. Will she go after Vance in a thorough way? And if she does, what's going to happen to those connections?
So the implication is Vance is the chosen guy. Don't go after him. Or you're next.
I think he kind of went on to say, maybe in a later clip or something like that, that JD is the established guy, and they were saying pick our guy, or else we're gonna kill you or something like that. Which JD comes off as like a regular person to most people.
He does. He does to me.
He does to me too.
I know he's not. Like you can't be at that level. I have that gut feeling, but at the same time, like I don't know.
The only one who sees him faking it.
You think he's faking it? Why?
Absolutely.
The beard is fake.
No, it's just. It's really hard to
metaphorically.
No, it's not metaphorically. He like it's really hard to explain, but like guys like JD have just learned to like blend in really well. They're great chameleons. They look normal, they act normal. He's a fucking like Dexter Morgan type if you ever watch that show.
Sure.
Like that's exactly what he reminds me of. He's a Dexter Morgan. Everybody thinks he's a real nice guy. He's a normal dude, goes out on the weekend, has a couple drinks, funny, personable, but something off with that motherfucker. I can't put my finger on it. Can't say it might not even be anything bad. He might just, maybe he likes
maybe
getting
he
pegged.
just doesn't belong there.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
I think he belongs there. I think he's placed there.
Yeah, he might be.
Like I don't know. Like Sean Kennedy's saying, I hate when he's right.
He
hates when
he's right.
I think he's saying Fuentes. He hates when Fuentes is right.
Whoa, Magoo, that's rude.
Nick is just a skinny Hector. You don't like that? I pulled that one up earlier. Yeah.
No, that's terrible.
I mean, I don't know. So this is the infighting between like the Groypers and the newly named woke right. Yeah. This is what's going on now.
Well, they are kind of woke.
I don't know if I would put Milo and Candace in the woke right section. Like,
I think they were put in that section, right? Like, because they're standing up for the Palestinians and shit like that. They're standing up against Israel.
What the fuck does this mean? I don't understand. Explain. Explain yourself before the court. No bail for you. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail, dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I hate it too. But like, I don't know. He's outspoken on the Israel issue. Has been. So at least if he is a Fed, it's like I'm kind of following him on that. I don't want all our money going there.
I have a video for you later that we'll play when this is over. That'll make you like Fuentes even more. So here we go. What's this next one? I think
the next one's probably calling out JD Vance and Peter Thiel a little bit more, and then after that, it's Alex Jones. He kind of weighed in on who's the Fed, which is the topic of this segment.
I'm going to speed it up again.
Yep.
Peter Thiel, the FBI informant and CIA contractor, Elon Musk, the defense contractor and PayPal mafia member with Peter Thiel, close confidant of David Sachs, and JD Vance, who brokered the David Sachs fundraiser with Silicon Valley and Trump, mentored by Peter Thiel, mentored by David Frum, who worked for Bill Kristol with Tucker Carlson. Thiel, Musk, and Tucker lobbied Trump to pick Vance, and they said, if you don't, the CIA will kill you. Well, who's the CIA? Who does the CIA, NSA, FBI, DHS, who do they all contract with? Palantir, founded by Peter Thiel and Alex Karp and Joe Lonsdale, Israel First Jews that after October 7th flew their board to Israel and provided them with facial recognition technology to murder Palestinians. JD Vance, who upon becoming the VP nominee in his first interview said, we're going to bomb Iran, who went to the Quincy Institute and said, we need a pro-Israel spin on America first. Tucker, who interviewed Vance 46 times on his show, Vance hired his son. Vance's Rockbridge network was the spawning point of 1789 Capital, founded by Rebecca Mercer and Claire Monster Chris Buskirk, which gave Tucker $15 million. Rebecca Mercer funded Steve Bannon at Breitbart that spawned Milo Yiannopoulos' career. And Rebecca Mercer hand-selected George Farmer, Candace Owens' husband, to run Parler in 2021. This is why they want me dead.
I don't know
see, when he does shit like this, it's like he just made all the connections for you, and you got to go research it now.
Yeah, you got to go connect the dots. But if the dots are connected the way he says, I mean, okay, so is he just a plant just to distract me from what? The connections?
But yeah, what is he a plant for?
Man, these feds are all really cannibalizing each other right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is like it's limited hangout stuff. Is like he puts out a lot of truthful information and then backs it up with white nationalism so that you say, okay, I can't go along with this guy. And obviously everything he says is crazy, so these connections don't exist. That's the only like Fed angle I can think of for this.
Yeah. It's like he's putting out good information so that you follow
mostly
his bad
good,
message.
and you put the 2% bad. I've heard somebody else say this before, but it's like flat Earth stuff. It's like once you say that you believe in flat Earth, I dismiss everything else you say. It doesn't matter what you say. It's all fake. So like the white nationalism is the flat Earth in this scenario. I can make all these connections about the real technocratic state that's being built and that's been planned and that you've been susceptible to. I can lay all that out for you, and it can be factual. But because I back it up with white nationalism as the solution, you can't believe any of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's terrible. You're such low IQ people can't read between the lines.
Well, but that's how you get distorted too. Because if you like, let's say that you like, I agree with everything Nick Fuentes is saying right now, except for the white nationalism shit, except for the 2%. It doesn't matter because you agree with Nick Fuentes on 98% of things. You are a white nationalist, racist piece of shit.
Yes.
No.
That's not how it works.
It is how it works.
No,
in perception. No, Josh.
No, perception's
you of all people know about optics,
yes,
Josh.
This is what I'm saying.
No, that's bullshit.
What? It's not bullshit. It's not
all
bullshit.
It's all bullshit. No, like
Sphere Earther wacko. Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you, Joe. You want 10 fuck yous, Joe? Okay.
Fuck you, Joe Hanoush. You ain't shit. Suck my dick and get fucked.
My dad hired a flat earther to build his fence. He goes and builds fences and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like they can do things like that, That fence is fucked up though, for sure.
That's not living somehow. I mean.
Yeah. Speaking of limited hangouts and controlled opposition, here we go.
I knew the lawyers. In fact, Nick ended up hiring my lawyer, Norm Pattis, when he was on no-fly list, had a bunch of other stuff happen to him, and they were trying to indict him and all the stuff on J6 and coming after him. But then you're getting that from the same lawyer you have, so you're not supposed to talk about it, that they're like subpoenaing him and coming after him and doing all this stuff and trying to get witnesses against him. And I'm like, no, they don't do that. They didn't go after Ray Epps. Behind the scenes, they were going after Nick. And it was real because I knew. 2 days ago, Project Veritas releases all these videos with the handwritten notes, the emails, the text messages with Bill Barr and Sinclair Broadcasting and Armstrong Williams in Georgia with Barr and the former Attorney General of Trump, who we know is former CIA and DOJ twice, Bush's and then Trump, on, well, you want a racketeering charge because that's too hard to beat. And indeed, they got that. And then it goes back, then saying target Nick Fuentes in 2023 and target Nick Fuentes in 2021. You got Bill Barr that's everywhere something evil's going on. And he in 2021, 2023 is saying, I want you to get General Flynn, Alex Jones. I want you to get Nick Fuentes. I want you to, it goes down the line. So no, Nick Fuentes is not a Fed. He's not working to get the conservatives to infight everything I've seen. And so people see him attacking other conservatives like Charlie Kirk and everybody else. And they go, why are you infighting? You must be here to break up the movement by the Democrats. That's not what he's doing. He's trying, in his view, to get everybody to be faithful and deal with the foreign power manipulating our internal operations and proving himself right, which overall he is.
So is Alex Jones just backing up another asset?
I think Nick has started talking with Alex Jones. I've seen them start to host each other on each other's shows.
Yeah,
recently.
Nick used to do a show on InfoWars.
Right, and they maintain that communication line. And I don't know. He even had Alex Jones saying the N-word and also like Heil Hitler like 2 days ago. So he's influencing Alex Jones in a way. Take it with a grain of salt. But that's what Alex Jones has put out yesterday or today.
Yeah.
On this whole situation. Alex Jones is a Fed. Yeah. Everyone's a Fed. Everyone's a Fed.
Especially Joe Hunoosh, who wants us to spend all of our money on ballot access. That's a Fed move.
Yeah, waste your money on something we're just going to keep fucking making more expensive, stupid fucks. Let's go. You know what to do, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe started it.
Yep, here we go. Here's another one. I saw the comment on this one, and I got something to say, but here you go.
Dude, they're trying to say that Nick is a Fed. Yo, let me tell you guys something, bro. If you get put on a fucking no-fly list, you ain't cooperating with the government. All right? Like, let me be fucking clear about this shit. Like, the fact that he was put on a no-fly list in itself is irrefutable proof that he wasn't cooperating with the government.
The moment you say shit like that, like, feds take note, and they're like, okay, how do we clear an asset? Put him on the no-fly list.
Right.
Just give him cash. Just buy him a rental car. Like, whatever. Right. Just doesn't matter. Oh. Like, this is so stupid. This is, like, such a low bar.
And that's also because they froze one account. He had other accounts open, too. Yeah. He ended up getting his money back after hiring a lawyer and stuff like that. But, yeah, you do have to make it look like he's not an asset, right? If he is a Fed.
Right. All right. We got one more for this, I think. Is this the last one?
No, I don't think this is related. But this is just...
Oh, this is never forget. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I guess Nick Fuentes did tweet this. So I think this is why he's gaining some following. So he tweeted this out. Obviously, he throws the Jewish hate in there, which is why everyone's like, you're driving this. But, this is what CNN's putting out.
Yeah.
This clip is what CNN's putting out. And obviously, it's like you guys are pushing this Epstein thing doesn't matter anymore.
So the political instincts of handling the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, saying the whole thing is a nothing burger. Okay.
Right.
All right, let's see.
I would say that this is, from at least a political point of view, quickly turning into a dud of a story. What am I talking about here?
Which is wild.
Which is wild.
Bullshit.
Which
has been for 3 weeks.
Exactly. Take a look here. Google searches for Epstein down 89% versus just 3 weeks ago, falling through the floor. It is no longer the top term searched alongside Donald Trump's name. That's been trading off between Taros and Vladimir Putin, with obviously the meeting coming up later this week. But at a particular point, the American people's interest in this story, it's quickly becoming something of a nothing burger.
So out of sight, out of mind, maybe is applying here a little bit. But has it impacted? Have you seen numbers that have impacted? This has impacted Trump's popularity, favorability, anything?
No, not really. I mean, take a look here. Let's take a look at the overall numbers. Trump's approval rating in July of 2025 was 45%. It's still well.
Cocaine CNN is weird.
I mean, I was just speeding it up because it's so goddamn long.
Also, this guy does not need the damn Paint app like it's a fucking football play. He does. Yeah. We could do without the circles, brother.
Fucking Pajit Madden over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to keep going? Let's see.
He was in his first term at this point. He was at 37%, so he's 7 points higher, very much in a different political universe now, significantly higher in terms of his overall approval rating than he was at this point in his first term. And more than that, among Republicans, his approval rating is near a record high, hovering right at about that 90% mark. So no, he hasn't lost any of that base. And when it comes to that center of the electorate, he's basically holding on there, and his overall approval rating, 44%, is pretty gosh darn good for him considering where he was at this point in term number 1.
What do you think is behind?
So Mitch and I were talking about this over the weekend. Like, when it comes to Trump on the Epstein thing, he's actually rather consistent in not giving a fuck about Jeffrey Epstein. And so, like, I think that's probably why it's not affecting his approval ratings. I think it's interesting that that's the bar that they're using to see if the Jeffrey Epstein thing is his overall approval ratings are determined solely by the Jeffrey Epstein thing. That doesn't make any sense. I did something. Here you go. Just searching Epstein on Google. This is a Google trend chart to show interest over time. I don't know, looks just as high or as high as it's ever been.
Tim, this isn't one day.
Oh, is this
he said
day?
with.
Sorry, you're right.
He said with Trump though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Here you go. Past 12 months.
Fake news. Fake news.
Past 12 months. I don't know. There was a huge peak here, 13 through the 19.
Way down. Way down.
No, but a year ago it was way lower. It's 4 times higher now. A year later.
Yeah, but it's way down from its peak. No, but like that's what
from its peak 2 weeks ago when he was saying it was fake.
Can you go back even further?
I will. Yeah, I just wanted to start there. Let's see, 2004 to present.
Whoa.
Way down.
Way down from its peak, but if you look at
Not
the
even
overall,
peak, like years ago.
How far? Where do you want to go? What year? 2016? 2? No one gives a fuck? You want to go right here? 3? Okay, something happened in 2019?
Yeah, he killed himself.
It's still, yeah, he did kill himself in 2019.
All right. So major news
He committed
here.
suicide, obviously, guys. No wonder everybody was
No.
searching Epstein.
It seems
I
pretty
would have
high.
known.
And it was
I would
peak
have known.
because they had to make sure that Donald Trump was right, like he was, that it's a nothing burger, and you panicans are wasting your time because nobody cares
All
about
right,
the Epstein.
You're trolling now, but no,
What?
people
No.
do care.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
trolling.
Yeah,
Financier.
I hit the wrong one. I'm hitting all the wrong ones. That's right.
Okay.
No, not false allegations. This is the truth. Donald Trump is a hero and a patriot, and y'all should be ashamed that this is fake news propagated by the radical left,
Who?
the Obamas, the Clinton family. This is terrible. You guys are spreading these false allegations about our hero, Donald J. Trump.
Go into the comments
Our Lord
of
and
the
Savior
of
Donald
that
Trump
post.
is going to bring America back to her great golden age, and here you guys are here doing the panicking move.
Go into the there's pictures.
I did not expect it to end that way.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Shut it down. Let's blow this up.
I'm talking about actual pictures.
These are comments. What are you talking about?
No, yeah, but they're actual pictures of him and Epstein too. In one of these comments, it was one of the top.
Another war still.
It'll come up.
Okay. Okay.
I don't get
Tens
that
of
one.
thousands pedophiles operate in Israel every year. Okay. They do in America. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so this is kind of what I'm talking about. This is obviously Nick Fuentes' post, and these are all his like people. They're like, this is obviously Jewish connections.
Yeah.
This is This is the rat poison in
Goy of the
the
year.
in the steak.
But
the people are retarded.
I don't know. Release the pedophiles. Release the pedophiles. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. All got stars on their chests. All Jews. Okay. Yeah.
Never mind. I don't think this. I'm not seeing what I was trying to. I'm not seeing.
Yeah, Rob's making a great point there. Maybe I was wrong in that Donald Trump is just a really good goy.
He's been a really good goy this year.
He's been a really,
I mean, do you not remember the RNC this
great
year
boy.
and how, like, Jewish that was? That was super Jewish, dude.
Yeah,
was.
there's more than just Jeff, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
agree
for
with that.
sure. Who knows? I mean, are we saying Diddy was one of them? We don't know. We don't know if Diddy was one of them or not.
He was.
We never got any
He
of that.
was the king of the black males.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So,
You want me to play you a video that's going to make you like Nick Fuentes?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right, here you go. Oops, I got to hit the right buttons. Hang on, give me a second. All right.
You just interviewed Nick Fuentes.
I did.
Or had a
Oh, I saw
conversation
this,
with him.
yeah.
What did you think of that? What do you think of him?
The Studio Ghibli shit's fucking gay.
My
and I-
experience with Nick Fuentes is that he's a terrible person and a terrible human being.
But he is clearly part of a campaign to discredit
These are all real
non-crazy right voices.
I can confirm he's dishonest.
This child, this weird little gay kid in his basement in Chicago, young white men who've been totally cut out of our economy. I mean, they really are the victims, and they're desperate, and no one speaks for them. So they go to Fuentes because he's like incredibly articulate, and they think he's our leader. But in one of the saddest ironies of all, like he's acting against your interests, actually.
But then when it comes to me, I'm one of the real disaffected white people. You want to talk about me and them? I am them. He says Nick Fuentes is leading all of the disaffected young white men. I am a disaffected young white man. I was a precocious, intelligent, young white college student who went to Boston University, who was pro-Trump and red-pilled by Trump and animated by Trump's message of America first. And I asked questions about Israel, and I was punished for it. I did it years before Tucker Carlson started talking about Israel last year. And I sacrificed, and I was targeted by the ADL, by the SPLC, by the federal government, by the conservative movement that both Candace and Tucker were a part of. He's lonely, he's weird, he lives in a basement. That's a lot of people because of the problems you claim to care about. Do you care about Klarna and people going into debt to order pizzas and home ownership being impossible? Or do you think that's a contemptible, low-status thing to be ridiculed and mocked?
The music is ridiculous.
What is wrong with being from Chicago? What is wrong with being weird? What is wrong with living in your basement? I'm the inauthentic person. I am that person. I am a spokesman for the disaffected white man because I am one, and you two are not. My dad didn't even graduate college. My mother's father was a garbage man in Chicago, and he committed suicide. He was a veteran of World War II. Who's the CIA cutout? Who's the poser? Who is America? I am America. Chicago is America. That's an American story.
Who's the Fed?
He still hasn't addressed the whole thing with, why was he there encouraging people to go into the Capitol?
I want to see him address.
No, he did. He addressed, like I said, maybe I didn't do a good job of covering that, but like I said, even listening to it, I was like, I don't buy what you're saying. But I did give him a little bit more leeway on it because it does appear he's kind of commentating on what's going on 500 feet away, which is not that far away. Mm-hmm. So easily his people could have went into the Capitol.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah, I'm sure they did too. I think I think Milo said 30 of his people got arrested or something like that.
Let me paint a picture for you. In like maybe 8 years' time now, we're gonna have Nick Fuentes versus AOC for president.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Oh yeah.
That's what that read to me as. If you watch his actual response to the Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens interview about him, where Tucker says that he's just he's a weird little gay boy that lives in his mother's basement in Chicago. That's what Tucker said in his interview with Candace Owens. If you watch Nick Fuentes, the actual response to it, it's all clips. Those are all clips from that, and that's what this was put together for. But you listen to it, and it's just like this is like. It's hard to not be on Nick's side because, like, he is the guy that everybody's talking about. Like, this guy, this young guy, this intelligent guy, this guy that comes out and says these radical things and then gets canceled for it, gets persecuted, gets punished for it. Just living in Chicago, a part of the country that has been just fucking wrecked by Democrat politics and government in general and just been completely destroyed. He is the spokesperson for a reason. Like, it's not just like out of coincidence or whatever. And then Tucker, the way him and Candace talk about him in that interview is like, oh, he's just some weird little gay kid. Like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just so insignificant. Like, he's just trapping all these kids. Kind of what we were talking about, but they don't go that direction with it. They just say he's weird and gay. they're totally dismissive, and all you're doing is pushing more people into it. Maybe that's part of the psyop, is that you have these people who are clearly elites. We talked about Candace Owens' acting connections, but Tucker Carlson openly admitted for years that he was an elite. He had the silver spoon in his mouth. He had all the connections. His dad had all the connections. All the stuff that Nick Fuentes pointed out as well that we watched earlier tonight. All of that stuff exists, and then you have this other kid who doesn't have those connections, who grew up in one of the shittiest cities in America, dealing with all of the fucking corruption and everything. And it's just like this David Goliath scenario. And maybe it's all constructed and we're all falling for it for some stupid reason. But I don't know. It's convincing.
You see, no. I don't exactly even buy his little backstory there either.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. It's kind of
it sounds like you're just kind of taking whatever the clip was there.
No, I mean, I did the same thing before this episode, because this was a pretty dry news week. So I watched his responses to Candace and Tucker, and like Tim's saying, I watched the Candace and Tucker interview, and they brought Nick up and pretty much just dismissed it. It was like a very small portion of their interview, and they talked about it a little bit, very dismissive, and then Candace's interview with Nick, which was behind a paywall. You had to go find that, and none of her episodes are generally like that. It's like, why was that different? Why? And if you go and watch that, the feeling that you get, the feeling I had before I watched those two interviews of Candace and Nick and Candace and Tucker was, I am like pretty pro Candace, pretty pro Tucker, and then seeing Nick's response to them, I'm definitely like buying more of his side, like not as far as like his background, whatever is going on, but the feeling of the situation more so than anything is, I think Nick is more right on.
Yeah, but the situation itself doesn't negate the fact that that video is still kind of up there with Ray Epps in regards to January 6th.
It absolutely is, and I think that he should give like a more proper response to that and explain the situation better. He can't explain it, and so it's not going to look good for him, and that's probably why he won't do it.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. Like, that's a sussy fucking video for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had the clip somewhere of him trying to explain that, but I was like, that's a little too, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really buy everything he was saying in that situation there. So it might be what Leighton says. It might be they're all feds. And like you said, it's just a big giant psyop. Have you ever heard of undercover cops arresting each other? Oh yeah. But
yeah, this
that's
is
true.
like, that's what I'm saying. It could all just be a psyop, but it's a convincing one. For me,
it is a very convincing one. And it's fun. Like, he gets me riled up, dude, watching this shit. And then he loses me at some points, but I'm like, no, I hate all this. So it makes a lot of sense. But before we wrap up, this is exciting to me as a UFC fan, and upsetting as a libertarian.
Oh God!
Wait, what?
So go ahead and play this. This is the UFC July 4th, 2026 is coming to the White House lawn.
What? There is talk of a July 4th fight. America's 250th birthday next summer.
Where at?
At the White House. Okay. It's a pretty big venue. Is that going to happen, Dana? What can you tell us?
It's not a very large venue.
It is definitely going to happen.
Oh.
I talked to him last night, him being the president, and I'm flying out there at the end of this month, and I'm going to sit down and walk him through all the plans and the renderings, and we're going to start deciding what he wants and doesn't want. But yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Well, think about this. When you were just asking me, at the beginning how I felt about, where we are today, July 4th, 250th birthday of the United States of America, live on CBS from the White House.
Well,
so,
listen,
yeah,
I like the live
excited.
on CBS.
There is talk of a July 4th.
I like the live on CBS part because then I get to host it and get more money.
I hope she's not on the fucking anywhere near that event.
She's gonna be.
Okay, you guys think it's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want it to now, but now that you've said it.
What do you mean, dude? This is the gladiator. The gladiators fighting at the Capitol.
It's gonna be so gay though, because the whole like, no, let's keep it real. The whole excitement of like UFC is legitimately like it's the same with WWE. It's the crowd, bro. Like you watched UFC during the pandemic when they were fighting in the fucking Apex. It was fucking boring. Like as soon as they got to live crowds again, and that was why it was great. UFC was the fucking first, and Dana White said, "Suck my dick, we're doing it anyway."
Yeah.
Like
that's when he started doing them in Florida.
I
He was
know.
like, "Fuck it, Florida's doing them."
You don't think they're gonna have a live audience at the White House?
They will. They'll
Not-
set up bleachers.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the same as a fucking like, bro. Could you like? It's not the same as like T-Mobile Arena or what it like.
No, I agree with you, but it would be cool to be there. Kind of like when they did the fights at the Sphere in Las Vegas. The Sphere.
Oh, they should go back to the Sphere. They absolutely should. Like,
Sphere
but
is
doing them on the
legendary.
White House fucking Rose Garden lawn is gay.
But as far as watching it,
White House
as far as
isn't
watching
really
it, it wasn't as good. It was not as good watching
you're gonna see fucking losers and fucking suit and tie politicians watching UFC fighters. No, I want to see a bunch of broskies and fucking tap out t-shirts and skin tight fucking jeans screaming at the top of the lungs because some dude just got choked the fuck out.
Theo Von's definitely going to be there, and that's
Theo Von's
that's all
definitely
I
going to be
care
there,
about.
but it's going to be gay and it's going to suck, and they're probably going to get bad fights. It's going to be a terrible card, and nobody's going to want to bet on it. Like, fuck, man. Like, what?
It's going to be a great card.
No.
They have a year. They have a year to do this.
Yeah.
And Dana White is a patriot.
Dana White's
going
gonna have to
make the
throw a
best
fuck
card
ton
ever.
of money out at fucking goddamn John Jones to come out of retirement. Brock Lesnar's gonna get brought back. Ronda Rousey's coming back out of retirement. That's what they're gonna need. It's gonna be like fucking WWE going to Saudi Arabia. Like fucking Bing Salam's gonna be like, "Oh, bring the Ultimate Warrior here," and they're gonna have to be like, "Hey, the Ultimate Warrior died like 15 years ago."
Yeah.
What is the? I think what Mitch was going to say is the White House is not a proper venue. Is that right?
Yeah, basically.
Bingo. Thank you.
So
Not a
what-
proper venue.
So what? Like what is? I don't know. I was thinking. This is what I was thinking.
White House lawn.
This is what I was thinking.
Oh.
No.
Clear out the fucking.
If you could clear it out, maybe, but it's
That's
not
what I'm
gonna work.
saying. You clear out the podium. You put a couple bleacher seats around here, and
You
then
you
the
can't
other part
clear
you
it
don't
out.
see is the balcony. I mean, you got
can't
plenty of
clear it out.
space. Sure,
On
you
the
can.
on the prelims, you get Rand Paul versus his neighbor.
There you go.
Oh,
when you're the dictator in chief, Donald Trump, you can do whatever you want.
Rand, go punch your neighbor in the face. You owe him one.
Don't they have a fucking like arena in DC? Why can't they do it there?
That's what I'm trying to find. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Why-
yeah. I mean, who the fuck? I mean, they have
The
a
Capital
they have
One
a
arena.
football field. Yeah,
They have the Capital One arena.
yeah.
What they should do it in the do it at FedEx Field. Fuck it, do it in the fucking football stadium,
Right.
bro. That would be
Blow that
dope.
thing up.
Fucking pull a WrestleMania. Have it 2 nights. Do it in the fucking football arena. Have it outdoors. Fucking 60,
Where did the
70,000
Washington-
fans watching UFC go down live in DC. That's
Where-
way bigger than the White House lawn.
Aren't
Way
the
bigger.
Washington Generals DC? Is that them?
Who cares?
The
We're talking about
Washington
fights.
Generals are the team that plays the Harlem Globetrotters. and
Okay,
always
you're right.
loses.
Washington Commanders. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the
They're
Commanders.
called
I know
the
what you're
Red-
saying.
Us historians
Redskins.
call them the Redskins.
Yes,
Yeah,
they will always be.
but they're not in DC. Does DC have a team?
Yes, they're
Yeah,
the
the Cardinals.
Washington Redskins. They're in Washington.
The
Wizards.
Commanders.
No, the Wizards. Basketball, the Wizards.
Yeah, the Wizards are in DC as well.
And then you have the Washington Capitals, the hockey team.
Yeah, they have plenty of
So
places.
they've got arenas.
Yeah.
I think it's like called
Yes.
the PNC Arena. It's right by the Pentagon. Fuck,
Yeah.
I've been there.
No,
Okay,
this
so-
isn't about better venues. Donald Trump called him and said, "You know, it would be a great idea is if we had
The
the,
White
fights
House
on the White
lawn."
House lawn."
Terrible.
That's what they
idea.
said, but I don't think it's going to happen because of what Mitch said. I don't think it's a good enough venue to have a true spectacle. Otherwise, it's going to
No,
be fake and
Dana's
gay like
gonna do
Josh
it.
You got
said.
Dana White right there
Dana's
saying
gonna
it's
do it.
gonna happen.
Dana's
I
gonna
know
do
what
it.
he's saying. He's going to be able to save face and say, "Well, it is in Washington D.C., even if it isn't on the White House lawn because security concerns were too great or whatever bullshit they're going to say."
He doesn't care about money. He loses millions of dollars gambling.
It's not about
some
the
night.
money. Secret Service isn't going to let it happen.
Oh, I see.
Donald
I
Trump
see.
says it's happening. Secret Service is going to make it happen.
Ain't happening.
I'm telling you. It's going to happen, and it's going to be terrible.
Here's my bet. It will not be on the White House lawn.
Ooh, how much?
It will be on the White House lawn. I will take that.
What are we putting down, boys? What's the bet?
I'll put $50 on it. Yeah.
Ooh, $50. I'm in.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
in.
$50. Yeah.
$50. It's on the It is on the White House lawn. It is going to suck and it's going to be gay, but it will be on the White House lawn.
Mitch.
I'm not willing to gamble on this one.
You're fucking faking gay, Mitch. Put your $50 in the pot.
Yeah,
Where's
put it in there because save up each day until July 4th of 2026, and you might have enough money.
You got almost a year.
Fine,
You just put a fucking nickel in the.
$50 in. It will be on the lawn.
It's gonna be on the lawn.
Oh, so we got 3 on the lawn and 1
Come
off
on.
the lawn.
I'm about to make $150. Let's go.
There you go. Okay. I can't believe you let them do that. Oh god. He said, "Ha ha." It looks like it's dark in that room, so he just like lost power, right?
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's good. I mean, that might be our sign to get out of here. We're at 2 hours and 45 minutes, probably about 2 hours and 40 minutes, just about on the show.
Here, do you guys want to do a funny thing, or you want to here?
Yeah, bring a funny thing. Funny thing on. Those are the things are trash. We'll save them for later.
All right, he's gone. Let's see. We'll get him. Not Mitch. We'll get Josh back in the lounge here in a moment. Here you go. Knockout game has evolved, y'all. Have you seen this?
Oh, I did see this. This is. Why would you think this would go any other way?
Watermelon challenge. Come on, my nigga.
Come on.
This is AI.
It's not, bro. This is real.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They killed her, dude.
No, I think she's alive right there.
My baby good.
She's good. That's
Oh
not.
my
That's not the
God.
original video. Oh, somebody else doing it. Oh no.
Oh no.
They lining them up.
You about to fuck up, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You about trying to kill, bro.
He'll probably live.
Oh, he's gonna slam it down. That's a huge watermelon. Don't. It's huge.
3, 2, 1. Bitch.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
See, the men know how to take a melon to the head.
Yeah.
Well, she is good, y'all. She is all right.
They're saying she's good because you don't. You don't like in the original video. In the original video, she's just laid out. Like
Yeah.
she falls down and that's it. She's just fucking passed out.
It's the other guy's angle too, right? The guy
Yeah.
like right in front of her. Yeah, it looked bad.
Yeah, it was a good video. I liked it. Knockout.
It's a dumb
game-
challenge.
Knockout game has evolved.
Yeah, I liked the milk crate game.
The milk crate game.
Yeah, where you
Milk
stack they were stacking the crates and then you had to walk up and then walk down.
Oh yeah, the one where people were getting like really injured doing it.
Yeah, someone died. Yeah, someone definitely
What?
died doing that. Yep, for sure. You
Crazy.
never. It was like the crate challenge or whatever back in like 5 years ago, probably.
Tosh.0 covered a lot of it.
Yep.
Let me see if this is it.
The trends.
Hey, your hands can't touch it either.
Don't touch it. Don't go up there.
Why is this difficult?
Because of that. Bust your ass, stupid bitch.
Now they added an extra one on top. That was pretty dirty. They added
They set her
the
up.
double at the top. It's only supposed to be one step up.
Oh, that's
set her up.
terrible.
All right, here's the one. Is this guy gonna fall?
Sometimes people do it. Oh no!
Haters. Haters on the front line.
Yeah, now that's a setup right there, dude.
Hey.
That's a setup. All right, here we go, guys. I have never seen this.
Who's got
any of these? Why do they got a goof, dude? You had it. You fucking had it. But you had to show off and say, look at me, ma. I can show my ass. Fucking dead.
He did have it.
I can show my ass, my dead.
Yeah, man.
That's the quote of the show. Fuck me and go. Like,
Jesus
fuck what I said
Christ.
earlier. Show my ass, man. Now I'm dead is the line of the show.
We had a couple good lines this show. We had a few good lines. A few good men, few good lines.
You're outside, you're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, you're outside, you're wrong.
Lines on all
You're going
sides.
outside, you're wrong.
Oh man, plugs, gentlemen. Go ahead and plug away. It's Tim, Mitch, then Josh.
Onlyfans.com/RealSwampcast every day, all day. Get your
Show my
subs in.
butthole.
That's right.
All right, follow me on X at Mitch Connor JLo, and check out my store on TeePublic. It's called Retro Remnant.
I ain't got nothing fancy like Mitch here. Tim already plugged everything. Come join the Discord. Come join Fantasy Football. Most importantly, quit the, like Mitch said earlier this week, quit the LP. Come join the RLC. We're way better.
He didn't say that much. He said, "Don't join Del Boy."
He didn't. I'm ad-libbing here, guys. I'm just filling in the blanks there. Mitch definitely said to quit the LP and that it was a waste of time. I'm saying that you should join the RLC because it's not a waste of time. And Rob,
Yeah,
take us
go ahead
away.
and check it. Yeah, check out Mitch's rant. I thought it was a good video. I was happy you posted that. I was like, hell yeah, we got some extra content this week. That's nice. We are making enemies though. That's for sure. We definitely make enemies on the Swampcast between Mitch and Josh, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Me and
I don't
Tim bring him
make
back. We
enemies.
go, no, we're cool. But
You say
check
that.
out College Football Extravaganza. Magoo hopped on the stream last night. Not all the shows will be boring like last night. We just had to do Big Ten predictions,
Damn.
but we did drop the John Mateer live. Dropped the John Mateer sports gambling on Venmo news live. So that was fun. But yeah, I got a show coming up in New Orleans on August 23rd at the Howlin' Wolf. Be doing some time there, and then be back here in Pensacola at some burger spot on 9/11. R. Vincent Comedy. Got a 9/11 show, baby. Let's go.
There you go. It's going down wherever Rob's going to be. What'd you say?
Yeah, 2 of them going down.
You got 2 shows going down on 9/11?
No, Towers. All right, let's get out of here.
No, you got to set up 2 shows.
God.
The joke's
Yeah.
right itself. Come on. What are you doing?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,